Let's all go to the mall.
Party with your favorite monsters during Halloween Horror Nights.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Stay and Scream podcast. And actually, this is part 2 of our World Cup of HHN episode. So we're going to get back into it. But before we do that, let's introduce everybody who's here. Let's go around this way. Ash, how are you tonight, man?
Hey, I'm good. I'm glad to be back to finish the job.
I don't think you're going to be too happy when you see some of these matches for this first knockout
I'm happy
round.
that I don't know the knockout round.
Yeah.
You know how I didn't know the groups? That was exciting. So was the knockout rounds.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. So I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Pass it over. Brady, how are you, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing wonderful. I'm real excited. We were planning on doing this all in one go, and it didn't work. But honestly, I think that worked out for us because I feel like the last couple days I've been like, oh, I can't wait to get back to this and figure out what the end of this looks like. So I'm ready. I'm excited.
Cool. Awesome. And then, least but not last, we have Liz. Hi, Liz.
Yeah, I think you always put me last now, just so you can say that.
It's just so I can say it. Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to.
It is.
Exactly.
It's our thing.
All right, you ready, Liz?
I mean, I'm still recovering from the Halloween floor shenanigans, so maybe or maybe not. I don't know.
All right, we're gonna get into it. So, this is just part 2, real quick. So we are now into the knockout stages of the World Cup. So basically, what that means is there's a winner and there's a loser. So there's no playing each other however many times like we did in the first group. So basically, from now on, if you guys know about bracket style, that's basically what happens now. Is it's now bracketed out, but they call it the knockout stages. So we're gonna get into it. I'm not really gonna get into how this came about, but it basically what happens is the 32 houses that were left from round 1, they are now matched up against other groups, and basically it's the top house versus the second house. In all of the categories or groups, if you will, and then we're just going to go from there. No big deal. So we're going to get right into it because I cannot wait for some of these matchups. And this first matchup, I think is a good one right off the bat, and I think Liz is going to be like, "Oh, please stop."
Uh-oh, I'm scared.
So we have Poltergeist versus El Artista.
Well,
I thought you said it was a difficult one.
Yeah.
we're starting off with violence, is what we're doing.
Already.
Yeah. So we're gonna go. Just so everybody knows, we're gonna go Ash, Brady, Liz. Okay.
Okay.
Just so we all know. So Ash, you're starting us off, buddy. Poltergeist versus El Artista.
Yeah, Poltergeist got lucky and got the easy route
Wow.
towards the final here. I mean, for me personally, it's not even close. El Artista, listen, beautiful house, scenic masterpiece, no scares whatsoever. It was good to go through with friends. Just didn't do much for me. Poltergeist married beautifully the IP plus its own sort of original little take and twist on it. It's Poltergeist. That's the correct answer. So
Sorry.
I'm taking Poltergeist.
All right, 1 for Poltergeist.
Yep. See, unlike Ash, I'm not on the hate El Artista camp.
Thank you.
But,
I don't hate it.
well, you have a lot of unnecessary negative feelings towards Artista. Unfortunately, though, going up against something like Poltergeist, I think I'm giving it to Poltergeist. I think they win.
Well,
Well, Liz.
listen, Ash, I'm not here for the slander, the constant zero scares thing. You need to stop with the slander. I'm voting for El Artista. I'll be the only one, but I will campaign for El Artista every day, all day.
What if I came in here and said,
I would not believe you.
No, I know you
would
well
be
enough. You're
pandering.
picking Poltergeist. There's
Exactly.
no way.
"There's no way, it's Poltergeist"? Absolutely, there's
Try to fake us
no
out
chance. No chance. El Artista beats
Yeah,
Poltergeist.
I knew
I'm
that.
so sorry.
Yeah.
Very sorry.
One
And I
easy
want
matchup.
to apologize. We do not have visuals this time for anybody that's watching us on YouTube. So
Yeah, I did the first one because it was all predetermined, but after
correct.
this, it
It
depends
just
who
gets
wins.
it gets too crazy. So, all right. So Poltergeist moving on into the next round of the knockout stages. So let me just pull that down so I have it.
Oh, the anticipation already.
Yeah.
So here we go. So the second match of the knockout round, of the first knockout round, we have Dead Man's Pier versus The Haunting of Hill House.
Okay.
So let's go back the other way. Should we go back the other way like we did?
Let's
should we
keep
just
flipping. Let's keep
We'll
flipping
keep flipping it.
Back
Okay,
and
so
forth, yeah.
So Liz, we're gonna start with you this time. Dead Man's Pier versus The Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah, I got to go for my team originals. I got to go Dead Man's Pier. I'm sure Ash is going to be like, there's no scares in that house again. And he's going last, so he's going to have the last word, which I hate. Maybe we should have kept it this same way.
Well, technically, I go last.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You'll save it. Even if you don't vote for it, I just know you'll redeem. Dead Man's Pier.
Why are we doing this to ourselves? Who thought this was a good idea?
Oh, Brady's having a hard time
challenging
already.
life decisions for the next hour and a half or whatever it is. I think the facade of Dead Man's is better, but I feel like I had more fun in Hill House. I don't know. And I do feel like as good as Dead Man's was, there were some runs where I felt like there lacked staffing and actors and stuff.
Okay, Ash.
I know.
Oh.
Although this is a difficult one to give away, I think I'm going to go Hill House on this one.
All right, so we have one for Dead Man's Pier, and we have one for Haunting of Hill House. Over to Ash.
Yeah, I'm probably on the same wavelength here as Brady, but I would challenge you, though, on the facade. I preferred Hill House's facade over Dead Man's. Both beautiful, don't get me wrong. Dead Man's, again, incredibly scenic. Not enough scares for me. Which is, Horror Nights 2.0, isn't it? That's what we normally get with these incredibly scenic houses. They got it sort of whacking in that department. I am also taking Haunting of Hill House.
Timothy.
This is kind of a hard one. I'm not going to lie. This is a hard match. Oh, well, you know what? Let me just throw it out there because we're going to get to it. Liz, I'm with you. Let's go with Dead Man's Pier.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So we have a tie. So that means it's time to phone a friend again.
Yeah, I've got a friend
So Liz,
Okay.
waiting
All right.
around exactly for this moment. Let's hope.
Boy.
hopefully they're very excited.
Let's hope she's on my side. Let's see.
No collusion.
That's right.
Hi. Say hello to everyone. We've got Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
Hello,
Even though you can't hear
everyone.
us, probably.
Yeah, you
tried
can't
to
hear
answer
them.
on my computer, but it wouldn't work, so I had to answer on my phone. Sorry.
So there's Jackie. All right. We've got an important question for you. We have a tie.
I'm so nervous.
So you have to choose between Dead Man's Pier or Haunting of Hill House.
Oh my God. Okay. I was hoping it was ones I knew, and it is. I am gonna pick Dead Man's Pier, and I think this is why, right? So I think Haunting of Hill House obviously scarier, obviously spookier. I think both are kind of beautiful. Both are kind of like spookily beautiful. Wait, now I'm changing my mind.
Wait. No, don't change your mind. Don't change your mind. You had it right.
There's changing my mind. Okay, Dead Man's Pier, I think, because obviously it was like, that was the beauty house of that year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was so gorgeous. It wasn't the scariest house in the world, but it was, I think, kind of an example of what they can do with scenic and storytelling and original storytelling and original design. So that's why I'm going to put it ahead.
I knew I called the right person. I knew it. So thank you so much, Jackie.
Thanks, Jackie.
Thank you.
My pleasure. I love to be on the same page with you, Liz.
Yes.
That's,
I knew I called the right person.
I'm on the right path.
All right. Bye. We might call you again.
Bye. Bye.
So there
Well
you have
then.
it. So if you guys did not recognize Jackie, that was Jackie from Super Enthused.
Yes.
Joining us
My
for
best
our
friend.
one of our tiebreakers here today. Yeah, she's
know
your
what,
best friend
though?
right
That
now.
was,
That's for sure.
That was a win-win for me because both houses were good, to be fair.
Sure.
That's true. That's
That
true.
is very true.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have it. So Dead Man's Pier is moving on over The Haunting of Hill House.
And that's the thing about this portion is like I'm not going to be upset about any of these because
That's
we
true.
now have narrowed it down so much
For the most
already and
part.
are going to continue.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we have the bugs and
Yeah.
Fallen or bugs and I don't remember what those ones are.
There's
but,
some in here that are.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm just looking down the list, but I'm not going to say anything until we get there. So, all right. Anyway, so moving on to match 3 of the first round of the knockouts. All right. We have the Universal Monsters, the Bride's House, a very, very big old favorite of Mr. Ash over there. You're not going to like what it's going up against, but it's going up against Seeds of Extinction.
Oh.
And
you know
guess
what?
what? And guess what, Ash? You're
You
going to
go
start us
first.
off.
I know I'm up first, right? And I know that, listen, people who are watching this episode, you know we have phone a friends by now, right? I know that my phone a friend will 100% pick opposite to me. However, so here's where I'm going. Love Seeds of Extinction. I think I explained that all in the last episode. Not going to go too much into it. Bride of Frankenstein Lives, one of my favourite houses of all time, without question. Bride of Frankenstein Lives is moving on for me personally. Don't let me down, Brady.
Don't be saying what's going ahead yet. So for you, okay. So one vote
For me.
for the Brides. All right, Brady, to you.
This is terrible. This
I
is
don't like
horrible.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, Brady's in deep thought. Look at this. Deep
Okay,
thought.
so we're getting to a point of this with the matchups where it's going to have to be just like purely I had more fun in this house or I overall think this one just objectively is the better. We're out of the part of like being able to really compare and ration and stuff. I'm just going to go Seeds because I think me personally, I have more fond memory of Seeds of Extinction. And I know Ash is upset right now.
He's like, what are you doing?
But I'm going to take
All
Seeds.
right. So we have one for Seeds, one for the Brides. Liz, what you got?
I absolutely hate this. I was glad that Brady was stalling because it was giving me more time and I still don't really know what I want to pick.
This
Oh,
episode
no.
is going to be all of us going,
I know.
because you
You're
have
just
to make
hearing
these
our thought
terrible on the
process.
spot decisions.
I know.
I promise
think-
there are definitely some matchups where you're going to be like, it's a wash. Trust me.
Okay. Because we're starting off really tough. I think Ash is going to disown me, but it's fair enough because he already slandered El Artista. I'm going to go with Seeds of Extinction. It was my favorite house that year, and I do genuinely love it. I feel like it was very unique as far as an original goes. I love Bride Lives, and I feel bad, but Seeds of Extinction.
Tim.
I got you, Ash. Don't worry. Of course the brides are moving on.
Well,
So here
not
we have
really.
it. We have another tie. 2 for the Brides, 2 for Seeds of Extinction. So
Well,
Brady.
Is
Are
it
we-
me or is it
know.
Ash?
I think it's
Oh,
Ash.
are we doing? Oh, that's Ash. That's right. I'm so sorry, Ash.
Okay,
Ash, who
but
are you? Who are you? Well, I guess don't tell us. But you're saying the
want-
person you're going to call is going to go opposite of us?
I 100% know this person will go opposite to what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Perfect. Call
Okay,
him.
but however, this is the name of the
However, yes.
game. And it will crush me to my
I
soul.
would say
to
that
Bride.
I would say that I'd volunteer, but I don't think that my next phone a friend has been through one of these houses.
Yeah, that's
so I
fair.
can't,
Oh,
I
can't
think-
call him.
I think you are correct.
I'm about to call to break the tie. You ready?
yeah,
here we
do
go.
it. Let's
Right.
go. Oh,
Speaking of a tie,
okay. I see
Here we
what you
go.
did there. I see what you did.
see what I did there?
I did.
The anticipation. Don't
They
let me
don't
down.
want to answer. They don't want to answer you.
Hello.
Hey, what is going on? I have an important task for you. Okay. Everybody, say hi to Ty. He's here.
Hi, Ty.
Hey guys, what's
Oh,
going
hey,
on?
Nicole. Nicole's
We got a
there too.
bonus.
And Nicole's there too. Listen, you cannot let me down here. Okay.
Oh, you're just setting him up. Stop.
Listen, I'm trying to collude a little bit. Okay?
All right, that's fair.
Let me collude.
Boo.
Okay. So here is your task, right? You have to split a two-way tie, 2 versus 2, between The Bride of Frankenstein Lives and Seeds of Extinction.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that one's easy. Bride of Frankenstein lives.
Oh, that is amazing. Hello.
Much better, although it suffers from being in a year where, I feel like I went through it twice in a row, and I would have enjoyed it a lot more in HHN 30 had it not been at HHN Light. But Seeds of Extinction was fun. Doesn't compare, though. Does not compare.
Oh, Ash.
Wow, I love it, Ash.
Wow.
You are my favorite person in the world. You know that, right?
Unbelievable.
I love you.
Love
guys
you.
have a good episode, and if you need me to ruin anyone else's time, call me anytime.
Yeah, stay on. Yeah,
Thanks,
stay on
Ty.
deck for us, and tell Nicole to be ready.
All right.
Alrighty,
Love you guys.
bye guys.
Bye.
Wow, Ash.
Wow. You
What a
thought
singular tear rolled down my eye.
So you really
so
thought
excited.
Ty was going to go the other way, huh?
I really did, but listen,
Wow.
he has me clearly.
Oh.
All right, so there you have it, everybody. So the Universal Monsters, Bride of Frankenstein, are moving on thanks to Ty. Ty,
I'm not
basically
mad
a
about
friend. Ty is just a friend of the podcast, so we figured we'd just call them too. So,
Yep.
are you guys ready for the next matchup?
I mean, maybe.
Probably not. I think this one, in my head, is fairly easy. Like, fairly easy. So here we go. We have Ghostbusters versus Scarecrow the Reaping.
Oh,
So, Liz, we start with you.
yeah. Scarecrow. This one's easy. I mean, not that Ghostbusters is a bad house, obviously. It made it
Correct.
to this round, but
Correct.
my favorite house of all time. Easy.
Yep. Love it. Mr.
I
Brady?
forgot the order. Sorry, it's me.
Mr. Brady?
Yeah, it's got to be Scarecrow. I love Ghostbusters. A great representation of that property, but you cannot come close to the goat.
Yeah. Ash?
Yeah, I'm in agreement. Sorry to make your vote count for nothing, Tim, but yeah, I'm going Scarecrow to
It's all
agree with
good.
you guys.
I'm just excited that Scarecrow is moving on.
Yeah. Phenomenal house.
Yeah, really simple. I agree with Brady. Brady, like the Ghostbusters house, that first Ghostbusters is just so good. It just brought back like my childhood memories of, watching that movie and walking through it. So it was kind of
Yeah.
awesome.
It's fair.
But like Brady said, Scarecrow the Reaping is the absolute goat.
Well, we'll
So,
see.
But we
We'll
will
see.
see. We will see. So, all right. That one's fairly easy. I think this one is also fairly easy, but let me just get into it. So, match 5 of the knockouts, we have Wicked Growth versus Scary Tales.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
So, Ash, we're going to go with you this time. So, you're going to start us.
Yeah, I want to be efficient with these because I know last episode took a long time, but I love Scary Tales. It's one of my favorite franchise. I think I said last time. So this is tougher than I guess a lot of people would give it. I'm going to go Wicked Growth. It was one of the standout houses from that year. Phenomenal house. I'm taking Wicked Growth, but just.
This one's tricky because I feel like they're both kind of in the same realm. They both kind of do the traditional Halloween classic stories of witches and then all the like fantasy books and all that kind of stuff. This is they're right there. It just depends which font you like better. I think for me, Wicked Growth.
Yeah, Wicked Growth for me too. That was just traditional Halloween in a house, which I love.
So good.
Clean sweep, Wicked Growth for me as well. But I will say, Scary Tales 100% had the better facade.
Oh, yeah.
Better facade. That's all
I
I'm
would
going to
agree.
say.
Yeah.
That facade was fantastic. So.
Yeah.
But we got
All
Lil
right.
Boo.
So we got Wicked Growth. Moving on.
That we did.
For better or for worse.
Okay. I think the next one maybe also fairly easy, but we'll see again.
Stop telling us. Let us decide.
I know. Fair. All right. So Liz, we'll be starting with you, just so you know. Okay. So we have Dueling Dragons versus the OG of the Universal Monsters.
Oh, yeah. Simple,
Yeah,
easy.
correct.
OG Universal Monsters done.
Yes.
Yep. Universal Monsters has to be.
Yep, I'm saying.
I'm like, Ash, you're going to vote?
Sorry, yeah.
Clean sweep. Universal
Yeah.
Monsters. Okay. Let me just get this down. Uni Monsters. Doo-doo.
Easy one.
All right. Again, I'm just going to shut my mouth. I won't say I think this is an easy one too, but and Ash will be starting with you. So we have the Universal Monsters, Legends Collide, versus Stranger Things, the first edition in 2018. So, Ash?
Yeah, Legends Collide, I've said it. One of my least favorite Universal monsters.
The slander.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's going against the original Stranger Things. Original one, right? Yep. Stranger Things. Yep, easily.
Yeah, I'm not on the Legends Collide hate train as Ash, but Stranger Things first season, first time seeing it at the event was truly special.
Yeah, I am a big fan of Legends Collide and was ready to argue it, but not against the original Stranger Things. That house made me cry when I walked out of it because it was so good. So yeah, Stranger Things.
Clean sweep, Stranger Things. I'm with you. I may be a little bit more on the hate train of Legends Collide, but still a fun house.
Yeah.
So we'll leave it at that. I'm pretty sure Liz is going to have a nuclear meltdown with this matchup.
Okay. And I'm first. Okay. I'm
Oh,
prepared.
maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. But let's see. So we have Nightingale's Blood Pit versus HHN Icons.
Not a meltdown,
Okay.
but it does make me pause. I mean, I think I'm going to be on an island anyway. So I'm just going to give the support to my Nightingales because they are truly special in my heart forever. Because I'm pretty sure they're not going to win. So I feel good either way.
Okay. I'm glad that they're special to you. As I've stated on this show before, I didn't really care for Nightingales that year. So I'm taking HHN Icons.
Mr. Ash?
Yeah, I'm with Liz. I'm taking Nightingales here. Yeah, much preferred Nightingales. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
Did not
So
see
we
that coming.
Do we have two for Nightingales, one for Icons?
Yeah.
Correct.
All right, Brady, you better get your tiebreaker ready because I'm taking the Icons.
Let me check
Ooh.
the year. I need to make sure that mine can be contacted.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Nightingales was 2019.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should be good then.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Let's see what I can do here.
Sorry, Liz and Ash.
I'm just shocked. I thought for sure he was going to pick Icons.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not going to
Yeah.
answer now.
I know they like to leave us in suspense here.
Like, come on.
Oh,
Hey,
I didn't
there
know if
we
you were
go.
going to answer.
No, I'm not good at FaceTime. Thought I answered.
Hey, so we're recording an episode right now. Do you mind being on?
Okay. I'm fine with that.
All right. Guys, we have Paul, longtime friend of the show.
Hey, Paul. Even though you can't hear us.
Long listener. First time caller.
Classic. So, we're doing an episode comparing some houses. We're doing it World Cup style. We got the big round out of the way. We're now in a more traditional 1 versus 1 bracket setup. Unfortunately, the house is divided right now. 2 votes for one, 2 votes for the other. We have Nightingale's Blood Pit from 2019, and we have HHN Icons. So, I need you to come in and make this decision for us.
Real talk, I didn't love either of those.
Oh,
That's a
man.
toughie.
Here we go.
I'm going to go Icons.
All right. Well, Icons is moving forward in the bracket. Then we're gonna hopefully by the end of this crown the greatest house of randomly like 80 of the last 112 of the last 10 years. Not everything's included, but all right. Thanks for your help.
Thanks, Paul.
Awesome.
Thanks, Paul.
Love you, bye. Bye.
All
All
right.
right.
So there it is.
I
We have
mean-
HHN Icons moving on. So
That's what I
think-
expected. So
I think Paul was
okay
kind of
with that.
valid with the like. They're both okay.
Yeah, they both just. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, this is where I think Ash is going to have a nuclear meltdown. So
Am I first?
yes, you
Liz
are
was
first on this
last
one.
Cool.
Yes,
Can't wait.
I think you're going to have a nuclear meltdown.
Okay.
Are we ready for it?
No.
Insidious versus Slaughter Cinema.
oh no.
Give me a minute.
Brady's having a meltdown. Anybody listening, you can't see him, but if you're watching on YouTube, Brady's not happy about this.
Not like this.
Okay. I
don't like
not
this.
like this.
Let me
they're
just think
so
out loud
different.
for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liz, great point. Extremely different houses. I absolutely loved Slaughter Cinema, and it was just so unique when we first went through it. I did have some, like, even though I loved going through it, I had some, like, okay runs. What I never, ever had an okay run of was Insidious. It was just relentless. I've never laughed and been scared so much in a house at once. It had, like, a bunch of quotable lines in there. It was just... I don't know. It was just perfect to me in that year. And I think... Does it stand out more because it was a poor year? I don't think so. I think as a standalone house, it would have been strong in any year period. With, you know, not regret, but with like a heavy heart. I am shunning away Slaughter Cinema, and I am trying, Tim, to move along Insidious the further.
All right.
This is terrible. This is like comparing the best executed IP versus one of the coolest original concepts we've had. Like truly the best of the best for each of these. Man, I hate this. Slaughter Cinema, when it first came, was such a cool, refreshing thing to see and to experience. But I just think that Insidious was so well executed and so extremely consistent all season. I'm going Insidious. It's getting my vote.
Yeah, I hate this for everything you guys just said. I hate this. Slaughter Cinema is like peak original. The humor, the amount of houses that have come out of it because the concepts were so good, just the facade, everything. But it's going against the juggernaut of IPs, quite possibly the scariest IP they've ever done. And for all the flack Ash wants to give the originals for lack of scares, I mean, you can't say that about Insidious, and I do actually like getting scared. So I have to give it to Insidious because it made me nervous to go through it all season.
I'm shocked right now.
I know. But listen, like... we want to get scared at Horror Nights. We are pros.
You're 100% correct. I, on the other hand,
that's fine.
I love Insidious. You guys know this. I love that house. But I think because Slaughter Cinema was so unique in an original form that it was getting my vote no matter what you guys voted for. So it doesn't matter. Insidious is still moving on, but I'm still voting for Slaughter Cinema.
Surprised, honestly. I'm a little surprised.
I mean, I did love Insidious. Don't get me wrong. It was such a fantastic.
For an IP to be my number one house,
Yeah, this is some crazy stuff.
It was a goat.
Yeah, for sure. All right, moving on to the next match. Here we go. We have Krampus versus Graveyard Games. Brady's making faces already. Liz, you are first on this one, correct?
I sure am.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh. Oh, man. I love A Christmas House. But Graveyard Games is just one of those originals that, again, it was a scary original. Like that dark tunnel, those early weeks, ooh. So I'm going to go with Graveyard Games. I think it's one of the most beautiful originals that had the scares. Graveyard Games.
Now listen, if this was a show about nostalgia and personal connection, Krampus would probably win every matchup for me. It's my first house that I ever went through at Halloween Horror Nights ever. It's amazing. It was a great house too, which helps. But Graveyard Games is just what a great house. So Graveyard Games.
Yep, I'll follow with that. Graveyard Games here. Phenomenal house. Great concept. Love the scares in there. But a little shout out to Krampus because that was such a fun house too. But yeah, Graveyard Games.
I feel you, Brady, about the attachment to this house because it was our first house and it was a really, really good house. But Graveyard Games has to take this one.
It's got to do it. It's got to happen.
We have a sweep on this one. So Graveyard, moving on. All right. We ready?
I'm ready.
I hope
All
so.
right. So we have Welcome to Scary versus Dead Exposure Patient Zero. So,
okay.
Ash, we're starting with you.
Yeah. I think this is an easy one for me. I loved Scary by the end of the event. It really grew on me. I think I said that last time. But yeah, Patient Zero is one of my favorite sort of concepts. It stems from my favorite house of all time, so it's Dead Exposure for me.
Yep, Dead Exposure for me. I love all the fan service that Welcome to Scary had. Of course, we're all Halloween Horror Nights lovers. That stuff is awesome, and it scratches the itch for people that love the history. But Dead Exposure is probably a top 10, top 5 house for me, I would say.
Yeah, this one's an easy one for me. We like Scary, props to it, but you can't beat Dead Exposure.
I too am voting for Dead Exposure. I think we talked about it on the first episode. Scary was horrible in the beginning, and then got progressively better and better and better, which was fantastic. So I definitely enjoyed this house, but yeah, Dead Exposure definitely takes this one. Yeah. Wow, I mean, couple easier ones. All right, moving on to the next match. We have the WWE Horrors of the Wyatt Six against Dumpster Mike. We got Halloween. So,
all right.
This is unbelievable. I forgot that made it. Yeah.
Easy. Wyatt 6 for me. Like, no question. Listen, Halloween 2, that was a fun house. Like, it was good, but it was no special WWE. Like, who would have thought that Liz here a year later would have been like, WWE was like such an amazing house and I loved it and I had this personal connection to it, but here I am. So Wyatt 6 easily for me.
Yeah, it's got to be Wyatt 6 for me too. Halloween 2 is cool, good representation of that movie, but Wyatt 6 is something that really stands out.
Yep, I'm in. I'm with you guys. 3 votes for Horrors of the Wyatt Six.
Make it 4.
Yeah,
Very nice.
Even though I did really like this Halloween house, though.
Yeah.
it was good. It was fun.
Better than
All
Halloween
right.
4,
By far.
I don't know. We don't have to discuss that one day.
I haven't forgotten.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I love this next matchup. We have the Tooth Fairy house going up against Major Sweets.
Ooh.
So, and I think
Okay.
we're starting
That's
with
like
Ash. Or is it
even
Liz?
match.
I don't
It's
remember.
Ash.
Ash this round,
okay.
yep.
Yeah, I think this is as even. I think that the Seeds Bride of Frank was pretty even, but this is a tough one for me. You know what? Because I ran it so much during HHN Light, and then we got it again. I know that's a bit of a groan for some people to have it come back, but I'm going to take Tooth Fairy in this one.
Not what I expected. For me, Major Sweets. This one was honestly pretty clear for me. I like Tooth Fairy, but I like Major Sweets a lot more.
Hey, I'm actually having to think about this one, so I'm interested that you said that, because to me these are very even in the not amazing but solid house category. Man, I think I'm going to give it to Major Sweets. I'm going to go with Brady on this one and Major Sweets.
Get ready to phone a friend, people, because I'm voting
No.
for Tooth Fairy. Yes, I
Really?
am. Yeah, I think Tooth Fairy was better than Major Sweets.
I didn't expect that from you on that one.
Yeah,
I really
sorry.
didn't.
Well, now we have a tie. So, Liz,
Liz?
you got somebody you're going to call?
Liz, you are on mute, though, so if you're going to call your friend.
Yeah,
Thank you.
there we go.
Thank you. I have to find said friend. I was not actually prepared. Okay, there we go. Hold on. My phone is messing up. Okay, there we go. All right. Hello again. So we have the other. Oop, there we go. We have the other half of Ty. We have Nicole.
Hey!
Hi, Nicole.
Oh, there he is. And the pug. We got the pug.
pugs.
Yes, love it. All right. So your debate is Major Sweets or Tooth Fairy.
Ooh. That's a tough one. I'm just kidding. Major Sweets.
Hey.
Yeah.
Slide.
Yes, perfect.
Yes. Tooth Fairy just didn't do it for me. I don't know. I couldn't get into it.
All right. I mean,
So
that's
it has to be Major Sweets.
That's fair. Well,
Heck
thanks
yeah.
for your help.
Absolutely.
Well, we might call you again, so stay tuned.
All right,
That's right.
I'll be
Stay
here.
tuned.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Nicole said
All right.
by a landslide.
Yeah, that's
Come on.
wild.
There we
Come
go.
on.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with this one too. Like
I mean,
didn't
I'm
have,
okay
like,
with it too. So, all right, let's move on. I think this is a landslide.
Okay.
Depths of Fear versus The Darkest Steel.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Let's just vote as one. Let's just vote as
Let's
one.
just vote as one. Here it is.
Darkest
1, 2,
Steel.
3. Darkest
Darkest
Steel.
Steel.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Look how efficient
I forgot
was.
that Depths of Fear made it.
Yeah.
That's Liz's doing.
Yeah.
All right. So we have 2 more matches in this first knockout round. So we have Descendants of Destruction versus Goblin's Feast.
Okay.
So Ash, you are up first.
We'll do Liz because we all decided as a group, didn't we, on the last one? So it should have been Liz's go.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, it was. Say them again.
Sorry. We have
My brain
Descendants
went
of we have Descendants of Destruction against Goblin's Feast.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's Descendants for me. Like, listen, Goblins was a good house. I enjoyed it, but Descendants was just like, one of those top tier ones. So Descendants for me.
See, this is funny because this round to me feels like you guys' last round. These feel like dead even with each other in my books. Hate this. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. I think Descendants has the edge, though. I think we'll go Descendants.
Yeah, this is not an even matchup at all. Descendants of Destruction. What did Nicole say? By a landslide.
Damn, that's rough.
Okay.
I loved Goblin's Feast, but
So much
Descendants,
so that you delivered a line at trivia.
That's right, I did. But Descendants of Destruction, what they did in that house, in the tent. Wait, that was a tent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you walk in and you see those trains above you, I was just like mind blown. What a crazy house.
Mm-hmm.
Very good house. All right. So we have a sweep. Descendants is moving on.
That one definitely stands out as like a good use of a tent in the years that
Like
have happened.
crazy. I just couldn't believe what they did in that tent. So, all right. So the last one of this knockout round. This one I think is going to be very tough.
Okay.
Maybe not. I don't know. But Ash, you're starting this.
Mm-hmm.
We have Carnival Graveyard versus Puppet Theater.
Yeah, this is really tough.
Ooh,
This is a
those
tough
are
one, I think.
Oh,
I don't know which one to choose.
These ones feel even. This feels
This
like
feels as even as it can possibly be. I love both of these originals. Oh no. What do I do?
I don't know.
Pick my favorite, of course. That's what I need to do. But I don't know which is my favorite out of those two. I love both of them. Here's what I'm gonna do. Just because we had our 28 versus 29 matchup not too long ago, and me and Brady were team 28, and Carnival Graveyard, Rust in Pieces was one of the originals from 28, which I loved. Oh, but I like Puppet Theater. You know what? I'm gonna take Carnival Graveyard.
Man, I thought you were going the other way.
Yeah, that was really tough.
All right.
I think for me, I liked Puppet Theater more.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, that was it. I thought you were going to say more.
Liz?
Nope, that was it.
These could not be more evenly matched in my mind, and they're kind of like a similar vibe on top of it. So I have a certain bestie out there who's going to be mad at me, but I'm going to choose Puppet Theater. And my apologies to Carnival Graveyard, but Puppet Theater wins for me.
What do we have? 2 for Carnival and 1 for Puppet?
Opposite.
Opposite.
2 for
Come on,
Puppet,
join
1
me,
for
Tim.
Yes.
2 for
on
Puppet,
in.
1 for Carnival. I am not joining you on this one. It's for me. This is Puppet Theater, and like Nicole said, by a landslide.
No way is this a landslide. No shot.
All right, let me get my bearings straight here. So Puppet
Was that the
Theater,
last one of this?
That was yep.
Ooh.
Tim, question.
Yes, sir.
In the last round, you were doing like matchup 1, matchup 2, matchup 3, matchup 4, etc., etc.
Oh, you're gonna hate these matchups.
Because if I pictured it correctly for matchup 3 and 4 together, is that what I'm thinking of?
So
Like
basically,
House 3 versus House 4?
I was gonna say, how are you pairing these? Is it
that
a
is
little more
correct.
random,
Match 1
or-
versus match 2, match 3 versus match
boy.
4.
Oh, match 3 versus match 4.
boy.
Oh, my days.
You are
I don't like
not.
it. I don't like it.
Match
know exactly
2
what they
is
are.
going to be the greatest
I know
fight.
exactly what it is. It's
Yeah,
not going to be a
correct.
fight. It's not going to be a fight because I know
it's gonna be a
what
fight.
you people will do.
Whoa, you people. you people. All right, so here we go. We're going into the second round of the knockouts. So we have 8 matches in this round. So we're getting down to it now, guys. So here we go. First matchup, Poltergeist against Dead Man's Pier. Liz, to you.
Well, I feel like I know how this is going to go based on how it went against El Artista, but I'm sticking with Dead Man's Pier. Sticking with my original.
I am taking Poltergeist, just because I love Poltergeist, especially compared to Dead Man's Pier.
Yeah, I prefer Dead Man's Pier over El Artista, but Poltergeist still clears Dead Man's for sure.
I'm sorry, Liz. But I have to vote for Poltergeist here as well. So
That's fair.
Poltergeist, moving on. All right, let me get this in.
Tim, skip me. Next one.
And you have to go first.
I know the matchup. I know the matchup. So
I don't think Brady and Liz are realizing how bad.
I don't
this is
think I
gonna be.
realize either.
You have
Yeah.
no clue. Ash, you ready?
I know exactly the matchup.
I have
I
a
knew it was 3
sneaking
versus
I know
4.
one of them.
suspicion. I think it's Brides versus Scarecrow.
That is correct. So we have
Okay.
Universal. We have Universal
That's-
Monsters, The Brides of Frankenstein,
Yeah.
and we have Scarecrow, The Reaping.
Okay.
And we start with
Ash.
Ash.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ash. Make your case
That's
about
okay.
Brides.
I'm just gonna. Well, who knows? Because Scarecrow is one of my favorite houses of all time, and how do I do this and do a little bit of reverse psychology at the same time?
Look at him trying to get us to vote
playing
how we
games with
weren't
us.
going to vote.
So what are you saying? It's just a foregone conclusion. I don't think it is.
No, I don't think it is a foregone conclusion. here.
So, you know, sometimes with these brackets, right, you get a house like Scarecrow, and it's almost like a foregone conclusion. It's almost like, why even have these brackets if we know what house is going to win it anyway, right? However, it all works on your preferences, taste, what day of the week it is, what you've had for dinner, you know, because houses preferences change all the time.
That's fair.
You know, this is a brutal matchup. This is almost like a finals matchup, isn't it? You know,
Correct.
it just sucks. It has to be in like the quarterfinals, whatever we're in last 16. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and take Bride of Frankenstein Lives. I'm going to stay true to myself here, even though I adore Scarecrow, and it's probably in my top 3, if not top 5, right? Houses of all time. I've said my piece.
All right.
Listen, I loved Bride. Great iteration of the monsters. And it is, like Ash is talking about, a very real kind of bracket fatigue that happens of there are those couple on there that's like, well, I can tell you what the top 4 are before watching this episode. You know what I mean? However, I am going to still give it to Scarecrow.
Yeah, I think this is one of those things where just Scarecrow is the GOAT. It is the GOAT. So it's just impossible to beat. It's just, I don't know enough soccer references to say what kind of stacked team Scarecrow had. Someone help me. But
This is like a Messi versus Ronaldo situation.
or we just cloned
Yes.
Messi and the entire team is Messi. I know Messi. I know at least that. Yeah. So Scarecrow.
No,
Yeah,
Don't-
you're right. It's Scarecrow. I'm sorry.
Don't give Ash hope.
Hey,
I
let's all
know.
take a moment of silence for Ash here. I know how he feels about Brides.
You know
Pour
why
one
this
out
is
for
such a
Bride.
tragedy? Bride of Frankenstein Lives losing, especially you think if it's just the last 10 years of houses, right? Well, last 10 years of houses, and Bride of Frankenstein getting knocked out in the last 16. What?
There's always an
travesty.
upset, right? The last
Yeah.
one,
Always.
right?
That's
We're at the
true.
eight,
Always.
right?
That's
There's
true.
always an upset.
I just wish it was
Always.
Scarecrow. That was the upset.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. This next matchup is no better. So, okay. Anyway, so we have Wicked Growth versus the OG Universal Monsters.
Oh, no.
So, Liz, we start with you this time.
Of course we do. Oh, no. I love both of these. And it's my love of Halloween versus, in my opinion, the best Monsters house. And I also love the classic Monsters. Oh, no. This might be a plot twist that I don't know that oh, man, but Pumpkin Lord? Oh. I think, shockingly, I'm going to give it to Universal Monsters. I don't love it. I feel like Ash in the last round where I just feel like two of my children and I had to pick between them. But I'm going to go with Universal Monsters.
All right.
And to follow that, I'm going Universal Monsters.
Wow.
Tricky. It's a tricky one, but I liked Universal Monsters better than Wicked Growth. So that's that.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised, especially Liz's pick. Yeah, we have Wicked Growth, one of the best sort of original Halloween houses versus the second best Universal Monsters house of all time. So it's a tricky one. You know what? I'm going to take Wicked Growth. I just had a ton of fun going through that house. Love Universal Monsters, of course, but if I'm taking a Universal Monsters house through to the last 8 or whatever it is, I would have preferred Bride of Frankenstein. But anyway, I'm taking Wicked Growth.
This is really hard for me.
It's tough.
Really hard. Because I loved both these houses. But I have to go with Ash and also take Wicked Growth.
Really?
Okay.
Yes. This is a very tough choice for me, but yeah. So that means we have a tie.
We do.
So
Yeah.
Ash, I think you got somebody else we can.
I think I've got somebody on deck.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let's see if they're
Yeah,
available.
now we can blame him. This worked out well,
Thank
actually.
God.
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, perfect.
I'd be happy either one advancing, to be honest.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
let's have somebody else break the tie.
They all leave us in suspense, you know?
They all leave us in suspense. They do.
They really do.
I already checked to see if this person was available, so we'll see.
Yo,
Hey, what's going on?
hey, am I live or
You are live. Say hi to Brian.
love it? Hey,
Hey Brian.
Yeah, everybody. So Brian
Everybody that-
from
Yep,
Is
go
that
ahead.
Universal? Okay,
me?
I've got a very important task for you. Ready?
Shoot.
So we have 2 houses. We have one IP/original versus a true original, and we are tied 2 votes each. Okay.
Okay.
So we need you to have the deciding pick between the original Universal Monsters from 2019 or Wicked Growth, Realm of the Pumpkin.
Damn. Monsters.
Monsters? Okay.
There it is.
All right.
Also-
well, I appreciate you for breaking
Brian
that
looks
tie.
like he's in the same place as me. We got the
Wait,
purple
what were
going.
you on? Wicked Growth?
We had 2 for Wicked Growth, me and Tim, versus Liz and Brady's Universal Monsters.
Listen, Brady, all right.
Liz and Brady
Yeah.
are correct. he said,
Yup,
but
heard
Liz
that.
said it looks like you're hanging out in the same place she is.
Got the purple going.
I can change the color if you like it, but yes.
All right, my friend. I appreciate you jumping in.
Of course, dude.
All right, dude. All right,
Take
bye.
care, everybody.
Bye, Brian. Thank you to Brian from Inside
we
Universal
have
for
it.
joining
All
us.
right.
Yes.
I said
Okay.
it
Universal
before.
Monsters.
Win-win.
Win-win.
Win-win situation.
100%
Yeah, really,
win-win.
honestly.
Yep. For sure. Man, that's not what I expected, but I like this. That's surprising. Okay, cool.
I'm happy you said, "Oh man," like
He was just like,
it's tough
Yes.
for him too.
so that's good. All right.
Just a quick question. How many more rounds do we have in this one?
Oh, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more matches.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, this is tough.
All right, here we go. So we have the original Stranger Things from 2018 against HHN Icons. I think this is a slam dunk, but
I'm up first.
I don't
right?
know. Yeah, Ash, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm not going to deliberate, why I'm picking it, but I am taking Stranger Things from 2018.
This one feels like sacrilegious to do, just given the nature of like being a diehard fan and all the history that comes with it. But I think I'm with Ash. I think it goes to Stranger Things, which, like, I'm sorry, Icons, I really am.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Liz?
I'm torn because I'm seeing this list and kind of in my brain I'm going through how many IPs are beating out the originals, and I'm feeling bad about it. But it's just that Stranger Things house was like a perfect house. It wins.
Clean sweep, Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I feel you, Brady. Though this does feel like sacrilegious or something, because we're dissing the Icons.
Feels
but
like
we're
you're not allowed to do this.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
They're the core of Halloween Horror Nights.
So
If it was 1 year earlier from when you guys started, if it was
Yeah.
Jack's Monsters and
Yeah,
Mayhem,
I know.
might have been a different answer. You
For
know?
sure. True. All right, moving on. Next matchup: Insidious versus Graveyard Games.
No.
No.
And Liz, you start us off this time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen.
Yes.
People are gonna come for my originals card. Like I'm gonna lose all my originals credibility here. Oh, I love both. Listen, I love Graveyard Games. Gorgeous, scenic, scary. But again, I have to give it to Insidious for being, aside from Scarecrow, the scariest house that Horror Nights has ever done. So I have to give it to Insidious.
Well, I guess that means that I also have to make a decision. Lucky me. Man, I'm glad I at least had Liz answering to kind of develop, but I still feel like it's not enough time. Oh, boy. I mean, Graveyard Games has got to be a top 3, top 5 for originals for me in my 10 years of going. But I just think Insidious is just too good. I just think it's got to be Insidious.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Ash?
All right. Yeah, brutal matchup. However, I'm completely on the same page. I am taking Insidious. Just amazing. Loved it.
Clean sweep, Insidious. Such a great house.
Yep.
Man, I keep looking ahead and I'm like, man, I hope this goes against this. And I just don't know if we're going to get there, but we'll see what happens. All right, moving on to the next one. We have Dead Exposure, Patient Zero, going against the WWE, The Horrors of the Wyatt 6.
Okay.
Ash, that's you.
Yeah. For Dead Exposure, I obviously preferred the original, and I do think in 28 we had better originals over Dead Exposure anyway that year. So it was only a matter of time for me where I thought to myself, well, it's going to get knocked out by something. However, loved Horrors of the Wyatt 6, and again, sacrilegious was the word mentioned earlier. I'm taking Dead Exposure here to move on.
Ooh,
Ash,
plot
great
twist.
pick. Great pick. I am also taking Dead Exposure. WWE was fantastic. It converted me, not into a wrestling fan. I'm not watching wrestling, but it made me very open-minded and accepting of, hey, this is cool. I like what they're doing. I like that this group is incorporating horror into this big, popular, mainstream televised thing. I think that's super rad. So, a lot of kudos there, but I'm going Dead Exposure.
Yeah, I'm going to go the other direction. I'm going to pick Wyatt 6. I think as much as I liked Dead Exposure, I had an emotional connection to Wyatt 6. I think the storytelling in it, just the scares in it, I feel like the cast got so passionate about it because they knew what they were presenting. That just puts it ahead for me. So Wyatt 6.
I don't want to vote.
I don't know if I want you to vote either. We'll see.
This one's a hard one.
It's a tough one.
It really is. Both great houses. End of story. I'm taking Dead Exposure.
Ooh.
So,
Yeah.
That's
Sorry,
all.
Wyatt 6. I tried.
Nice.
sorry, Wyatt 6.
Nice. I was
Fantastic
kind of,
house.
We're in mourning.
I was
It
thinking
great
you
house.
may have tipped over to WWE with Liz on that, to be honest. I was
I'll
worried.
be honest. That was a really tough one, but
Yeah,
I
of course.
think what I think about it is I think I had better runs in Dead Exposure overall than I do in WWE, and not that they were bad runs in WWE, but I just think the ones in Dead Exposure were better. So
Fair enough.
all right, so Dead Exposure. Moving on. Wow, that's kind of crazy, huh?
I'm surprised, yeah.
I can't imagine this next one is not a sweep, but again, I have been shocked sometimes here. So we have Major Sweets going up against the Darkest Deal.
Oh. Do we need to?
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. The Darkest Deal.
Darkest Deal.
All right, easy. Okay, cool.
I conceded. It's not that I would have voted for Sweets, but I don't know if that was like I had to think for a minute if I was gonna say it.
Yeah. The Darkest
then
Deal just keeps whooping everybody.
Then I was reminded
really
of that
voted.
awesome devil man at the end of the house in the tunnel, and I said, okay.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
That guy.
Good.
All right, so the final matchup in the second round of knockouts, we have Descendants of Destruction versus Puppet Theater.
Oh.
And I think we start with Ash?
We'll
Liz?
do Liz because we all agreed on the last one.
Oh, that's true. So Liz.
Yeah.
Okay.
Descendants versus.
I'm glad I'm third here. I think about it.
I know. Oh man, I like both of these. Oh, I hate this. And they were in the same location too. Oh,
that's
same
a good
tent.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I am going to go with Descendants of Destruction, but these are like head to head for me. I love both, but Descendants.
I have no idea what I'm gonna pick. I have truly no idea. I'm looking at images as we speak to do like comparison on the spot. This is impossible. This is a tough one. Oh man. I didn't think this would be the one that like really stopped
They're
me
just
up.
evenly matched.
Yeah. And they both like compete in that like B minus like good but not fantastic like houses. Like I think earlier you said at one point, Liz, like the solid houses. Man, this sucks. Why did we agree to this? I think I'm gonna go just barely slight edge to Puppet Theater.
Making it interesting.
All right. Ash.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna... It's gonna sound a little silly because I picked against this house the last round, but I did like Carnival Graveyard. That's why I picked against it. I'm also taking Puppet Theater.
Okay.
That was tough for me too because Descendants was my number one from that year.
Okay. All right.
No. VAR. I'm going back. I am taking Descendants of Destruction.
Plot twist. Whoa.
Yeah.
Plot twist.
And that was nobody influencing me because Tim didn't even speak. But I'm like,
I kept giving him looks though. I kept giving him looks.
glaring.
It's when I think about it, it's Descendants, isn't it? It is. Yeah, Descendants.
It is most certainly Descendants.
I agree.
Come on.
Wow. All right.
All right.
Goodbye, Puppet Theater.
Bye, Puppet. All right. Let me. So we
Yeah.
got
Now we're
one,
in the
two-
top 8.
Yeah.
So now we are down to 8. So we have 4 matches next in this round. I do not want to even
hate this.
talk about this first matchup. Are you guys ready? Because I'm not. And who do
I'm
we
not
start?
at all.
Who do we start with? Ash?
Yes.
Ash just
Yes,
went
it's
last.
Ash.
So the Ash, yeah.
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 Oh, Ash, you are not going to like this.
I didn't
We have
like Scarecrow versus Inkling.
Poltergeist
Yeah.
versus Scarecrow the Reaping.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow. I feel sorry for the listeners because every matchup now is going to be brutal and we're just going to be like going, oh,
There's gonna be a lot of silence.
Just dead silence going on.
It's going to be the first person while the other 3 can actually think about it.
Hopefully they're all listening and groaning to themselves, like,
Yeah.
like in the same pain with us.
Yeah, I hope they're playing along and I hope they're yelling at us
Yeah.
for picking the wrong ones that they would move on.
People are screaming at us in their car.
Okay. So absolutely love Scarecrow, 100% in my top 5, right? But it's getting old, you know. It's just, you know, I think it needs to be knocked out of this tournament for no particular reason. And I'm not doing it on purpose to try and get rid of it. I just love Poltergeist.
It really sounds like you are.
No, it's not. I absolutely love Scarecrow. Always have, always will. It's always there and thereabouts in my top list of houses of all time. And it's not as if I'm doing it on purpose. It's going against a phenomenal IP, right? I'm taking Poltergeist. Poltergeist to move on here for me.
Listeners, I promise you this was not planned. That entire time that Ash was speaking about that, I was really having to think, although Scarecrow's amazing, does Poltergeist do something better?
Oh.
And I don't know. And I still don't know. And, you know, Ash makes this point a lot when we do these comparison-type episodes where houses are getting pinned against each other. It depends on the day. It depends what I had for breakfast. It depends if I've gotten to have my shower after work or not yet, and what kind of mood I'm in. And this may cause a little upset. I'm also taking Poltergeist.
What the hell is going on here?
I don't know. I don't know.
I just think
I don't know
back
where I
and
just
I
went.
think about, like...
Apparently he needed a shower.
He took a shower today. What is going on?
Apparently he needed another one.
I don't know.
His brain is scrambled.
Just on this given day, I feel like I look back slightly more fondly on Poltergeist.
Was it lunch? Did you just have a bad lunch?
I had a good lunch.
He needed another 44-ounce soda, apparently.
Liz, please tell me you're going to be with your
me,
senses here.
I am still sane. There is zero contest here. It is Scarecrow. Not even a moment hesitation.
You can't go as far as zero.
No. I can. There's others on this list. Like if Scarecrow, I won't spoil it just in case. There are others on this list that I think I could at least pause, but not for Poltergeist. Like Poltergeist was a good house. I'm gonna let it finish, but Scarecrow is the greatest of all time.
I think Poltergeist is easily a top 5 house. Maybe even top 3 for myself. But there is no way in hell that it's taking out Scarecrow.
Yeah.
So we have a tie.
So let me ask you something.
Okay.
How many houses will we get out of this round that we're currently on? Will we get the top 4?
We will have the top 4. So basically we get down to the semifinals.
So I don't think that we should have any phone of friends for the top 4 and beyond. I think that we as a group need to hash it out and crown the winner ourselves as this group.
But this is 8. This isn't 4.
Correct. I know. I'm thinking ahead. I don't want to put that pressure of like the winner of this whole episode on just somebody that we decide to call.
Fine.
I think that this is...
This is polarizing, though. Can we put this blame on someone else?
We may need to talk to a few people on this one. I would almost like to kind of gauge the room.
Well, we have to do it as an odd amount, so it either has to be 1 or 3.
Okay. Let's just call the first one.
All right. So am I up this time?
Do you want to take a turn and call somebody? And let's just see where we get. God. I would like to, at the very least, hear from some people on this. Maybe not make their vote count, but I would like to hear from some people.
Why? Do you think your vote could be swayed then, Brady?
Maybe, and I also think, Ash, there may be some more people out there that agree that Scarecrow's the best, but it's not the best.
Mm.
I think we're going to get one of two things where it's going to be difficult decision, or they'll just laugh at us and say, how can you possibly pick against Scarecrow?
Maybe.
Which is valid. I get it. I completely get it.
Are you there, buddy? There you are.
Here we are.
I don't know if you're going to like this matchup that we're sending you.
Who are we talking to, by the way, Tim?
So by the way, we've got Nick from Fear and Beer back for a second.
The guy's back.
Choosing. So say hi, Nick. We can wave.
Hello.
There we go.
Everybody.
All right, cool. All right, so Nick, we're trying to get into the final 4. So we're down to the final 8 houses. And we are at a dead tie, 2 versus 2. We have you.
Oh God, here we go.
It's crazy. We have Poltergeist
Okay.
versus Scarecrow.
Oh.
I'm glad it's difficult.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Hey,
So
I like
him
that
know.
he's having to pause.
And let
he
him know
does
he
have
might
to
not
pause.
be.
Yeah, there's. I know you can't hear them, but they're saying that they're loving that you have to pause and that this is just as hard for you that it was like as for us. So
And also let him know he's not the
No one
deciding
wanted to
vote.
cave? Nobody wanted to break that
Let him
tie
know.
for me ahead?
well, listen.
All right.
So because this is like getting us into the final four, we're probably going to call a couple more people on this one. So you're not the deciding vote at the moment, but
You're
we
contributing.
definitely need your vote. So Poltergeist versus Scarecrow. If you need to talk it out loud. Let's hear it.
Oh man. All right. So, this is also like I feel like a true testament of like, are you an IP or an original person? Because they're both like firing at all cylinders, and they're both well regarded in both aspects. Like they both have that fear factor going for it, and they're like heavy hitters of both, IP and original. So I feel like when you break it down, it almost comes down to what do you favor, originals or IPs?
That's a great point. Great point.
And Poltergeist is a classic. That was probably one of the first few horror movies that definitely started to lay the groundwork of my love of the genre. But then you have Scarecrow, where it's like I can say the same thing about building my love for horror nights, and that's like a big aspect of it as well. So, geez, I really do think this. I thought it was harder going into it. It's still a hard pick, but there really is no losers in this situation.
Correct.
So I'm gonna have to stick to my guns here and put my stamp of approval on those originals. I think I got to go Scarecrow over Poltergeist on this one. I saw Liz fist bumping, so I know she was on my side. I see Brady kind of nodding his head.
So basically, you were with me and Liz. We voted for Scarecrow. Brady and Ash voted for Poltergeist.
It's close, man.
It really is. Really is.
I'm good with that. I'm happy with that.
All right, cool. Thank you, Nick, for
Thanks,
showing
man.
up again. We appreciate you, man.
Of course. Well, we'll talk soon.
All right, sounds good.
See ya.
All right, bye.
Okay.
All right.
That's
That's
fair.
one.
All right, so
right, I'm gonna-
Liz, you gonna make a phone call?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
All right.
She's not gonna be happy with me about this. I don't
Oh
think.
no,
But we're gonna.
I don't
we're
think
gonna call-
anybody that we call is gonna be happy with this.
We're
I'm
gonna
glad
call
we're
Jackie
getting a
back.
few on this one. I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
want to see what people think on this.
Okay.
Checking in for duty.
Yeah, you're really not gonna like this one. I'm just gonna warn you in advance. You're really not gonna like this. All right. Jackie's back now.
Hi.
The good news is that you're not the deciding vote because this one is so contentious and we're moving from 8 to 4 that we're calling multiple people.
Oh my gosh.
But your choices are
Okay.
Scarecrow or Poltergeist.
Ooh.
There it is.
Okay, I think I immediately know, but I want to hear Sam's in the background.
Okay.
Sam, what's your vote between?
Yeah, Sam, let us know.
Poor guy.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, Jackie, you just
Oh, that's
came off the
two.
list.
That's
normally
two.
pick the original house, right?
No,
And
they don't
Scarecrow's a
count as
classic.
two
Like,
votes.
obviously,
It's
they've
counted as
repeated
one.
They've repeated it, and it's an iconic classic. But Poltergeist is one of the first scary movies I ever saw. It is so traumatic, and I just remember, like, was this the year they had the stacks of TVs out in the scare zone?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
But I remember
Yes.
stacks
Yes.
of TVs out in the scare
Yes.
zone. And I remember every time I'd go in, I'd get like this nervous, like heart palpitation.
I choose Poltergeist because it's one of the best IP houses they've done, and I think that gets points.
Yeah.
I mean-
yeah. So
Bingo.
normally I would choose the original. I'm sorry if I'm not with you on this.
I know.
But I'm going to have to go with Poltergeist too.
Jackie, you were my phone a friend. You have disappointed me.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Amazing though.
You made
It's
Brady and Ash
iconic.
very happy, so
Okay. Sorry.
it's okay. We're calling more, so there's still hope. There's still hope.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Wow.
All right, and let me
Jackie
just-
and Sam. With
No,
I know.
Sam doesn't get a
Guys.
vote.
That's a one vote.
That's a
Oh,
one
hey,
vote.
Sam
That's
hey,
a
gets
hey.
a vote.
that's
Hey,
a one vote.
We're also not really like voting with this.
Oh.
We're reading the room.
All right, that's
We're-
fair.
We're talking to our peers.
All right, so we need to call one more person.
Which is
Yeah.
kind of
Do
Maybe two.
I
do
could
you
do
want me
two
to
at
call?
one time.
Do you want
Yeah.
me to call my other person?
Oh, we could hear from your other person that we haven't heard from.
Yeah, I think
let's do that because I think we need a tiebreaker here. We've got 1 and 1.
Ooh.
I think he'll enjoy that too.
We've technically got 2 and 1, Liz.
Oh my God, here we go again. Jeez.
Yeah,
All right.
let's maybe hear from yours.
Yeah.
All right, let me get in there.
I'm actually so pleasantly surprised to see that this wasn't as obvious as I thought people would make it.
You guys don't know how heartbroken I'm going to be if I mean, in one way, I would be heartbroken if Scarecrow doesn't move on. But on the other hand, I'm like, it does always win. So like, there is that like element of like letting someone else have a chance.
What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
Hang on. Let me get this. Can you see me now? There we go.
I can see.
All right.
What's up?
Who are we talking to?
We're talking to Drew. Drew's
Hey,
back
Drew.
with us. All right. I feel like this is a hard one because I feel like you could go either way on this one. So
Tell him we've called a few.
we've called a few people already just because we're trying to get into the final 4 right now. So one of these houses will get into the final 4. Okay. So basically, and I'm going to turn you now so you can be on the screen. So we have Poltergeist
Okay.
versus Scarecrow. Everybody's same reaction. I love it.
It's tough.
That is a tough one. Correct. Talk it out. Whatever you got to do.
I mean, so, all right, I go Scarecrow. I think that's
Okay.
like your, like almost like sort of quintessential Horror Nights experience. It was scary. It was cool. It was an original. It rocked. I mean,
I love it.
Poltergeist was awesome too. Don't get me wrong.
For sure.
I actually was like talking to someone a couple days ago. I was like, man, that was like that was probably one of the best IP houses they ever did, and I think it like really snuck up on people.
Yeah.
Scarecrow. I mean, it's in the Vegas thing to give you an idea of like the impact it has.
100%.
So
Yeah.
I would go Scarecrow.
Awesome. I appreciate you, Drew. And let's go, Knicks.
Let's go.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Sports ball. What is that?
Yeah.
Sports ball.
In our soccer episode? What?
Yeah.
And listen,
You know
I
what?
I
feel
had
this
to get it in
accomplished nothing.
because the Knicks have not been into the NBA Finals for a very long time. So anyway, all right. So right now, as it
Are you too
stands,
willing to concede?
we have 4 votes for Scarecrow to 3 votes Poltergeist.
Well,
Technically.
I think Sam and Jackie
Technically,
both picked
I mean-
Poltergeist.
Oh, here we go. I knew you two were going to try and pull this. Come on now.
I think Drew kind of answers something too. You know, one of the best IPs that they've ever done here. You
Yep.
know,
however,
But he
Ash,
also said.
But he
however,
also said,
Ash, I'm not saying I'm conceding, but this is the part where we have to really start talking it out. You
Yep.
made a great point on the impact of Scarecrow.
yeah, it's in Vegas.
Which
Yeah.
it's not that we didn't know the impact. Everyone thinks
Right.
of
Texas
Scarecrow
Chainsaw
when they
Massacre is
think
in
of
Vegas too. So I mean,
And
Right.
it went to Hollywood. So
And
Hollywood took one of our originals and made
Which
and
is-
they, more than
Yeah.
once.
I feel like that's a very
Guys,
rare thing.
I am not conceding. You know what's funny too? My watch just flashed up. Stressful day. This is what happens.
Oh my
when you
God.
take away Bride of Frankenstein Lives. And
All right, fine.
potentially,
Liz, me and you are going to work
I'm
on
not
Brady
conceding.
because Ash is
All right,
not
Brady.
conceding.
I'm not
Brady,
conceding.
I don't
Be
want to beat a
reasonable here,
dead
Brady.
horse here, but do we want to call somebody else?
I think you just have to like make a decision here, Brady. If you what percentage do we have you as
I'm like, I'll be honest. Right now, as it stands, I'm like 55-45. You know,
We
like,
can call one final person if you like, and whatever answer they give, we go with. If
Well-
you are on the same page.
I don't know if whatever they say goes, but just read the room once more, maybe. You have a good 2 for 1. You think maybe they would?
no, that's 2. That's another.
then it's
like,
another
oh.
2, and then we're going to be even.
I-
Like,
but
it
I
could
think
be,
they'll
But I'm not
agree.
counting it as votes. Like I'm
Okay,
not.
all
I'm
right,
not
that's
thinking
fine.
of
Let's do
this
one more.
as-
Let's do one more.
All
all
right.
right, all right.
Let's do one more.
I don't like this.
Final
I
one.
feel like this is collusion
more
just
Carter, right?
happening.
No.
I'm gonna
It
mouth
might
to them.
convince Brady one way or another. Here, we'll see.
Ash,
I'm
don't do that.
hoping because we're only going to be able to convince him and not Ash.
I know. Brady's the only one budging here. I'm pretty sure.
Hey,
Hello.
I've got a tough one for you.
Hey, both of them.
No.
Both of them. Get them both on.
Both of you. We need both of you on this. Now, you can give us your picks separately, or you can combine your vote. So I'm going to turn you around. It's Ty and Nicole again, everybody.
Why is he just making things up as he goes?
Hi. What's up, guys?
Hi again.
All right, are you ready for this one?
No.
Definitely not.
We have Poltergeist versus Scarecrow the Reaping.
Oh God.
I heard Nicole go, "Ooh."
Oh no.
Oh jeez. You guys had to do this
Accurate.
one to
I
me,
have to
huh?
give it an honest answer though. Because
Everybody's reacted the same way.
We're doing
Yeah.
it separately, so I'll let Nicole go first.
well, I feel like I'm a little bit hindered on this because I don't. Scarecrow the Reaping was like a few years, like a long time ago. I feel like for me, and we also didn't go as much back then as we do now. So, but Scarecrow was so good. I don't know what to do.
See, she remembers it.
I just did Poltergeist more, so I feel like I remember more of it.
Okay, so Poltergeist for Nicole. Yep, Ty.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm
Leading.
gonna go with that one.
Leading the witness.
Man, this is a bad tiebreaker. Oh no. So if I had to pick between Poltergeist and Scarecrow for being a better house, not necessarily a scarier house, I'm gonna go Poltergeist.
Oh.
Okay. Understood.
Oh.
Guys,
I don't like this.
yet again, you've made
Absolutely
my night.
not.
I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Say bye to everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye guys. Sorry.
Bye.
To,
I,
All right, here's the deal.
Take care.
Here's
Bye. Thanks, guys.
here's the deal.
This is horrible.
We're not taking Nicole's vote because
yeah. She.
Well, but we're not voting.
No.
None of these people voted.
Well, we're
I
not
just
taking the
simply
feel
wanted
of the
to-
room from Nicole because she's like, I don't
Tim's
remember
moving the
it.
goalposts.
I'm
You know.
definitely moving the goalposts.
You know
I'm
what's
fighting
wild
for this
is
one.
I feel like this is probably the biggest debate of the entire episode. We're gonna get to we still have
Correct.
to do the
We're gonna get to
final
the
round.
finale.
We're gonna
and
get
it's
to the
not gonna
final and
matter.
be like it's gonna be a clean sweep by somebody.
If we're all being honest with ourselves, it's 6-4 to Poltergeist here. If I know we're not doing votes, I know we're reading the room, but it's technically 6-4 to Poltergeist. So
How do
we
you
need to
figure?
debate
Where
it
did you
even
get all
more?
those votes from?
Sam, Jackie, Ty,
Wait,
Nicole,
not
me, Brady.
including Sam.
Sam said Poltergeist.
That's great.
Okay, well, if we
Oh my
remove Sam,
God.
it's 5-4. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if we include Sam, it's 6-4. Either way,
all right, I don't want to
votes
talk to
win.
Ash anymore. I want to talk to Brady.
All right, Brady.
I'm done with Ash because there's no way I'm convincing him to change his vote.
Here's a question. Let me flip the script here a little bit. Liz,
Okay.
Tim, either
Yes.
of you feel like you could sway?
Not a chance.
100% no.
All right.
Brady, come on.
Listen, I know Poltergeist was such a fantastic house. Again, and this is hard because it is, everybody's made this point, IP versus original, right?
Yep.
I think Brady is voting for Poltergeist because Scarecrow was the first year he went through. And I feel like that is swaying it.
What do you mean?
What?
Because-
2016 was your first year, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
going to
So
say.
second
Oh, you're
year.
right. I'm sorry. My bad. So what was that?
2017.
Second year?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Second year. I still think his head was in my backpack.
Here we go.
For most of the house?
Don't listen to
Interesting.
it.
Interesting.
So that means he was really scared in that house.
So you're saying it was the scariest house? Yes.
But
I'm
it
not-
was-
I'm not
it was-
arguing that
it
it's
was
the
the
scariest
scariest
house.
house. It was a fantastic looking house.
I agree.
Like it had everything in that house.
I think the scenic is better in Poltergeist. I think the scare is better in Scarecrow, but I think the scenic and
I
the
don't think the
overall
scene-
kind of
I don't think the
atmosphere
scenic is
of
better.
the house was better in Poltergeist.
I agree, Brady.
Absolutely
I,
not.
I can
But-
do
Of course
that.
you do.
It's fine.
But
I don't like this at all.
I do understand kind of the mindset of like Scarecrow being this top dog. I understand its impact. It's been at Hollywood. It's been at Vegas. People,
Yeah.
if you talk to people about like houses that really stand out, I feel like Scarecrow maybe is in the conversation before Poltergeist is in the conversation. I think they're both brought up, but I think Scarecrow is coming to mind first. Unfortunately, we have to get past this. There's no way out. We can't be split forever.
Yeah.
Ash, I love you. I thought we had a
Brady.
chance. I thought we had a chance. But
I can't
have
believe
to
I can't believe you
concede.
conceded. And this is
Thank you,
just,
Brady.
I think that it just makes the most sense for that one to move on.
Thank you, Brady.
Woo, let's go.
We
That was tough.
called.
That was really hard.
And
What did we
also,
call? 6
just
people.
for the record,
4 of
just
them
for the
chose
record,
Poltergeist.
our top 8 is very IP heavy. So we need another original to like come through to like fight these IPs coming forward. Like
Also, I'm gonna take the floor since I ended up conceding with
Yes.
you guys for a moment here. Let's not skip over how many people, for one, were actually stopped in their tracks and didn't just go, "Oh, Scarecrow,
Correct.
obviously it's the
Literally
best
all of
thing
them.
ever."
Correct.
Second, how many people actually chose Poltergeist over Scarecrow, which I was
Yeah.
surprised about.
I was
4
surprised by
people to
that too.
2, wasn't it?
And,
No,
and
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just,
yeah.
Yes.
It's surprising, really, when you think
Yeah.
about
It was surprising.
So, but I mean, I guess votes don't mean anything, so it's okay. We'll move on.
and Liz, just so you know, it's actually 4 originals versus 4 IPs in this round.
Was that the last
Yeah.
one?
Oh, that's only
No,
the
the
first matchup, dude.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
one took a half hour just to get through because
I know.
you know.
Yeah, that's
Just
okay.
to
We
get
gotta-
through Scarecrow.
Let's hope the
Okay.
rest are
I
like that.
feel like this next one might be easier.
Okay.
I hope.
But I
don't
have
know.
no
I mean,
idea.
it can't take 45 minutes, so I'm sure it's going to be
All right,
easier.
so the next matchup to get into the final 4. So we have Scarecrow has entered the final 4. So we have the OG Universal Monsters versus the OG Stranger Things.
Ooh.
So
Okay. And I'm first, I think.
I was going to say, Liz, I think this is you this time.
Oh, this is actually very difficult for me. Those are 2 just absolute solid, amazing houses. And 2 of my favorite things. I love the classic monsters. I love Stranger Things. Man, oh man, oh man, I hate this. Brady, are you sure you don't want to go first?
No, we have 2 orders that we go in. I'm not one of them.
Oh, I am going to stick with Universal Monsters.
Liz,
Yeah.
I believe that you made the correct choice.
Okay.
I think this is hard. I think they fit the same category, right? You know,
Yeah.
like they both are, let's make this thing that everyone knows come to life. Because even though Universal Monsters is like original / IP, you know, they're known characters and stories. So I'm going to call it an IP, you know, more so in this. But slight edge to the fact that Universal Monsters is kind of rooted in horror, where Stranger Things is, yes, rooted in horror, of course, but not in the way that the monsters are. So I'm gonna give it to the monsters.
Liz, was there a fly on your screen or something? What was that all about?
It was like going really yellow, so I just did that every once in a while to get the
Sorry.
color to reset.
All right, so we have 2 votes for for the monsters, correct?
Yes.
Both Liz and Brady. I can't wait to hear what Ash has to say.
Yeah,
This has got to be
it's-
impossible for Ash.
No,
Yeah.
I mean this is Stranger Things. Yeah, I mean this is not even my favorite Monsters house. So I mean, yeah, it's Stranger Things, and I don't think this is a difficult one for me. I understand it's close for some people, and I love the Universal Monsters, of course I do. But it's Stranger Things.
Well, who are we calling this time? Because I'm also in on the Stranger Things.
Yeah, that's
Oh
fair.
man.
Who wants to
I'm with
concede?
you. I'm with you, Ash. What's that?
Somebody needs to concede here. Brady.
I love it when we go
No.
right to Brady.
No.
Brady's like,
I
no
think-
on this one.
I think this one, because I am more willing to concede on this one. So I think we call one person,
Okay.
Okay.
and then
Get
I'm willing
something.
to change my vote on this one because this
All right,
I don't know.
No.
who's making a call? Brady, you making a call? Ash, you making a call? Who's making a call?
Let's call Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I'm
Yeah.
trying. No, but Brian already said me and Liz were right for the other round that Monsters was in. So I
Oh,
worry that
that's
she'll
true. Okay,
favor
okay.
That's a great
Monsters.
point.
That's fair.
I don't want someone that's quite as
And
biased.
Ty and Nicole are like diehard Stranger Things, so we're not going to go back to them.
Okay.
What
So, yeah,
about
we have
Paul?
to-
Did Paul go in the first Stranger Things?
Stranger Things was 28.
18.
18.
Yeah, 28.
I don't know.
I'm not positive either.
Maybe we do Nick again. This is a nice
call Nick?
like let's do Nick
All
again.
right.
I think
All
this
right.
is like a
All right.
nice fair matchup.
And just Nick, and then someone
Just
has
Nick.
to pick a side.
I'm willing to concede my vote on this one because I
Well,
love
don't
both,
say that
so-
already, Liz. Come on, don't give us up. Not yet.
I'm just
Liz,
saying.
you can concede.
No, I'm gonna hear what Nick has to say, but
Okay.
I like
So-
both on this one, so I'm.
So
I'm not gonna
whatever,
dig my
so
heels
whatever,
into
whatever
this
Nick chooses wins
Nick
the
is
vote.
gonna
So we'll
be
go
like,
with the
what the
opposite
hell?
house, then I assume, right?
Hello again, Nick.
Back again. What we got? hopefully this one's a little easier.
Well, it took forever for us to get the one we
Tell
just
them how
called
many
you
people
for.
we called.
We called. How many people did we call?
Ended up
Like
being
6.
Like 6 people.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Okay, so we have another one. We are split. This time it's Liz and Brady versus Tim and Ash, and I'll let you decide who you think voted for what. But we need your vote. So we have the OG Universal Monsters house
Okay.
versus the OG 2018 Stranger Things house.
Let us see him, Tim. Flip him around.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, let me flip Nick around. Here he is.
Ooh, okay. All right. OG Monsters, OG Stranger Things.
Correct.
Do you think, so I'm curious, this is like another interesting one where you can kind of draw comparisons where I guess Monsters isn't as clean cut as saying the first one was the best, but like that Stranger Things, the first one was clearly the best.
Clearly.
Out of all of them. Monsters is kind of in there. Like, Unmasked for me is always the top dog on that. Man, this is tough. And it's kind of compilation-y versus sort of a series.
Yeah.
And then do we look at like how positively it impacted horror nights? Because Stranger Things takes that category for sure, where it's like
For sure.
that gets people bored.
Yep.
I'm gonna go. This might surprise people. I'm gonna go Stranger Things.
Excellent.
And I feel like you and Ash were Team Stranger Things.
That is correct.
That's correct.
You nailed it. You nailed it, Nick.
Yeah.
All right, my dude.
Yeah.
Thank you so much again. We'll talk to you soon.
Of course, anytime.
All right. Bye.
All right, Liz.
It's
Are we-
almost like Nick is a podcaster or something, you know?
It's almost that way.
He almost like he knows our taste too.
So
Liz,
are
Are
we
we willing to send Stranger Things to the semifinals?
I am willing to concede this one and let Stranger
All right.
Things
All right.
take.
All right.
All right.
I like that he was able to clock us for who we are, too.
Yeah. Cold as
he
both
nailed
out.
it.
Yeah. He made the right
He
choice.
said, "Is it you and Ash for Stranger Things?" Sure is.
All right, you ready for the next
Yes.
see
for the
it.
next matchup?
I'm in. Am I first?
So we have Insidious
Oh.
versus Dead Exposure.
Okay. All
Crash.
right. Yeah.
I feel
I
like
did
this is an
say-
easy one, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
no. Let's not make it too complicated.
Okay.
Dead Exposure, of course, absolutely love it. I am proud it got this far. You know, what are we, final 8? I'm so proud of it making the final 8. However, Insidious is such a juggernaut. The cast were on it the entire season, didn't miss a beat. I laughed, cried, got scared in that house. Unbelievable
you did.
maze. It's Insidious.
Yeah, Ash, I don't think you could have said it better. I love Dead Exposure. Great house. Kind of surprised it made it this far as well. I thought that was mostly going to be like a me and Ash pick, and I was like, oh, okay, we're getting it along. It's working. But I gotta go Insidious, right? It'd be crazy not to. So, Insidious.
I mean, I've already chosen against Dead Exposure, so I guess it's no surprise that I'm going to be picking Insidious for this one.
Clean sweep. Insidious.
Yeah.
That's why looking at this matchup, I was like, both great houses, but I feel like there's just one that is just so much better.
course.
But-
I'm thankful for an easy one.
Yeah.
All right. So the last matchup to get our final house into the semifinals and our final 4, if you will, our top 4, we have the Darkest Deal, and I think this is going to be an absolute bloodbath.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Darkest Deal versus Descendants of Destruction.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
Brady paused. Oh, am I first? I think I'm first on
You
this
are
one, right?
Liz. You're first this
Oh
time.
yeah. This one's an easy Darkest Deal. Darkest Deal
Okay.
for sure.
Yep.
I think due to almost not picking Descendants, or I didn't. I chose Puppet
Yeah,
Theater.
you chose Puppet.
I think it's got to go Darkest Deal because there was kind of a recognition of where Descendants stood for me. So I think I'm going to go Darkest Deal.
Descendants of Destruction was number 1 for me in its particular year. However, it was a very poor year. Let's get that right. Darkest Deal was just so good. I just missed the smell in there. I thought when the cast were on it, it was just relentless the entire way through. Love the storyline. I'm taking Darkest Deal.
All right, well, Darkest Deal moves on. I would have voted for Descendants.
Yeah,
Wow, okay.
there's no wrong answer there, I don't think. For me.
Oh, all right, Ash.
Also,
Calm down over there.
I just did the
I'm
math.
calm.
So we have 2 originals, 2 IPs for the final 4, right?
That is correct.
Do we?
Yep.
Yeah, let me get this all set up.
We have. Hold on, I'm trying to
I'll
work
tell
it out
you in a
my
minute.
head.
Yeah.
We have
Don't spoil. Don't rush.
So, we're
I've
moving
already done it in my
into
head. I don't like it.
we're moving into the 2 semifinal rounds.
I don't like it.
I probably should have set this up a little bit different for this round, but I like this. We have Scarecrow going up against Stranger Things in the first semifinal. And then we have Insidious going up against Darkest Deal in the second semifinal.
Man, these are 4 good houses. That's
4 really good houses, right? So let's go to the first semifinal. We have Scarecrow versus the OG Stranger Things from 2018. Ash, I believe it is you that starts us off this time.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a lost fighting cause for me, and I really hope it doesn't come across as me hating Scarecrow. It's one of my favourite mazes of all time, and that's just a fact, it is. However, what Stranger Things was as a property, from TV screen to house, was just phenomenal. Really enjoyed it. Casting was great over here too, and it just means that little bit more to me as a property, Stranger Things. So I'm sure it will be in vain, but I'm taking Stranger Things.
Yeah, this one is where I would have loved to see how things were to shake out with Poltergeist, but
you
this
conceded.
Is, hey,
Oh, there it is.
somebody was gonna have to. We would have been on here for another hour trying to convince
and I conceded,
them.
so you had Stranger Things. So just saying, you know.
Yeah. The only reason you can vote for Stranger Things right now is because of Liz.
Exactly.
I'm going Scarecrow. Yeah. I don't think that needs any explaining.
No.
Stranger Things 1 was amazing, and I think like the hype around that property during the year that it happened, it was a little bit later. Like, it wasn't the direct year after the show came out where I would have thought we would have seen it. It had some time to grow. I think it was 2 years after that summer that it came out. But the hype around that, like, just as a culture, like the whole world, Stranger Things, like, it was awesome. But I'm gonna go Scarecrow on this one.
Yeah, I'm really proud of these final 4. I think they're a really good representation of 2 of the best IPs versus 2 of the best originals. But yeah, it's got to be Scarecrow. Even though Stranger Things is a perfect IP house and one of the best they've done, I've got to give it to Scarecrow.
I'm so sorry, Ash. Your Stranger Things run has come to an end.
Yeah.
I
To be
too am voting for
expected.
Scarecrow. So
Yeah, that's fine.
So Scarecrow is moving on to the championship. All right.
I don't like this.
So now we have Insidious versus Darkest Deal in the second semifinal. So who is going to go up against Scarecrow?
Yeah. I don't like this. I mean, I think it's an easy choice for me, but I don't like it. I don't like it.
You
Listen,
don't like it because you're not voting for an original.
Correct. I am going to vote for Insidious.
There it is.
It would be a really cool matchup to have 2 originals in the final. But then on the other hand, I think we're putting the 2 scariest houses they've ever done against each other in the final. So either way is an interesting final.
I agree.
But I have to give it to Insidious.
I'm also gonna go Insidious. This is it's a clear-cut one for me.
All right. Yeah, made that 3 votes for Insidious. I'm going to save my final remarks for the final.
Fair.
All right, let's make it a clean sweep. I also am voting for Insidious. So
Shout out to Darkest Deal, though. Great house.
Yeah.
Shout out to Darkest Deal and Stranger Things, because
Yeah.
both those houses were
Fantastic
fantastic.
houses.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Now, what an interesting finale.
Yes.
we had.
I mean, whew. So the championship, who is going to become our World Cup champion of HHN? We have Scarecrow going up against Insidious.
So I just want to say, before we get into it, I genuinely, in my opinion, think this is the best original versus the best IP they've probably ever done. Like, so I think this is like a very good final.
I would agree that I do think that we got to a final that I kind of expected. It was going to depend how it was seeded and bracketed. I didn't know if it would be possible. But in my mind, this matchup did come to mind.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, just so you guys all know, this was like all like the seedings and the groupings were all done randomly, and then there's basically a, I'm not getting into it. It's a mathematical formula of like who plays who. That's just what happens. I agree. This is like the best IP versus the best original.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is a fantastic championship game. So.
And it's a draw. They both win. Yay!
Hey!
Episode's over.
Then we're calling 20 people. All right, who starts us off on this one?
That would be me.
Ash.
All right.
Start us up.
First of all, shout out to you, Tim and Brady. Thanks for doing this bracket. I know it was a lot of hard work, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Shout out Tim.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Tim. I think Liz nailed it there. I think if you want an original versus an IP in the final here, you're probably leaning towards these two, aren't you? What's so fun about this? It's your normal sort of bracket winner, like over the years, versus maybe one that we haven't put in a bracket before, you know, because it's just such a fresh house from the last couple of years. Love Scarecrow. Everyone's gonna think I hate Scarecrow. But here's what Insidious did for me. Like when I say, hey, I'm looking forward to Halloween Horror Nights tonight, it was never that for that year. It was always, I cannot wait to run Insidious tonight. It did not miss a beat all year. I had 0 bad runs through there for the sheer fact it was just so relentless. Like, if you miss the scare, you know another 4 scares were coming. That's how good this house was. And again, I know I've said it a bunch of times. I laughed, I cried, I was scared. I had so much fun in this house. And I wish I could do the exact same run tomorrow through it. It's a perfect matchup, but I am taking Insidious into the further. That's my winner.
Great reasoning, Ash. I really enjoyed hearing you kind of get through that, you know?
Yeah.
It's hard.
But
It's hard.
Elaborate, Brady. Add some more.
Add some more? Yeah, I will add some more for our case for Insidious. I'd be happy to. So here's the thing. I think if you were to ask me and just ask me in the street to give an answer, I would say I prefer originals usually over IPs. But this IP is special. This IP is different. They were able to do so much with it, even though they were limited to content that already exists. They were somehow able to fully flesh out. You know, this was a compilation, right? So they were able to use multiple of the movies, which helped. You can really kind of decide how much of this one versus that one we want. So in that way, it has that original feel where it's like, let's pick and choose what we as Universal Creative want to do. And I think Ash said a couple things that just really resonated with me. This was like, when I think of going to Halloween Horror Nights this particular year, I think of, I'm going to go do Insidious tonight. And of course, I was excited to do Scarecrow during 27, right? But I still, it was more of just an overall event year. I think that Insidious just really has the lead on this. It feels weird, and Ash, another great point you made is like a bracket winner for years past Scarecrow, right? And it feels weird, and it almost feels like not right to be like putting this new guy in the top 2. It's like, how can Insidious, how have we already been able to make up our mind that Insidious is a top 2, possibly top 1 house of the last 10 years? But I think it is. I think it is that good. I think it just was something special. So Insidious for me.
Yeah. This is, I mean, it's an easy choice for me because Insidious is going against my favorite house of all time. So I still have to give it to Scarecrow. I'm going to keep my Originals Queen card after all. I just feel like, yes, everything you said is true. That year, Insidious was the house. When I came, that was the absolute must do this every single night. Wished it had a shorter line so I could have done it 3 times in a night. Got absolutely terrified every single time. Still got nervous throughout the entire season. When we got to those red curtains, I had to like build up my stamina to go through. I'm like, all right, here we go. We're going through again.
Yes.
And I love that. But Scarecrow was just, to me, the scenic, the scares, the original story, the amount of scares I got in that house. And it had been a long time since we'd had that kind of terrifying house. So it was so refreshing to have it. It's their own concept. It's not banking on a movie that has its own soundtrack and its own psychological terror that you've gotten accustomed to. And then, like we talked about, it went to Hollywood. It went to Vegas. It is the original that I think across the board, everyone still talks about nearly 10 years later. So I have to give it to Scarecrow. But if there's going to be any sort of competition, Insidious is the most worthy to take on Scarecrow.
Well put.
All right, let me talk this out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tim.
This worst matchup ever known to man in this whole World Cup.
It's tough.
Scarecrow versus Insidious. And like Brady said, kind of hoped that's what this was going to be in the final. But again, I didn't realize either until like doing all of the seedings and where everybody was placed. So with that said, everything that Liz just said, totally agree with. But I want to add some more about Scarecrow for a minute. Scarecrow, I never had a bad run, ever. That all casts were just on all cylinders, firing all night. It's in a tent. And that year in that tent, it felt so claustrophobic and the walls were so close to you. It gave a different feeling than any other house that I have ever been through. And honestly, at that point, I'd only gone for a year. But now that I look back in the 10 years, no other house has given me that feeling the way that Scarecrow did. Scary as hell. But so is Insidious. Insidious, also scary as hell. This is tough for me, but honestly, I'm with Liz, and I have to take Scarecrow over Insidious, so we are at a 2-2 tie.
Yeah.
Go figure.
All right, so here's the idea.
Yeah.
I think everyone here, I don't know about you guys, but I feel comfortable doing one last round of calling friends. And in this one, I'm okay with letting the crowd decide, because I think both of these are like top tier. I think we do one last round of calling our friends.
Ash doesn't look happy right now.
Well, can I ask you a question then?
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Which IP do you prefer? Insidious. This is the Tim and Liz. Insidious or Poltergeist? Which would you have picked?
Insidious, like a million times over.
Tim?
I think I would have picked Poltergeist.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is we already did a vote and Poltergeist beat Scarecrow. So by your logic, shouldn't maybe Insidious beat out Scarecrow this round then? If we already kind of did a vote, and
because Scarecrow
lost?
because nobody's beating Scarecrow in my opinion. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if it's an IP or an original. Like I just told you, like I never had a feeling in a house like I did with Scarecrow.
Yeah.
The only thing I'll say, and this is where this just becomes so tough. This is why we have to hash it out. This is why people have preferences on houses. To me, and it's kind of unfair because there's more years in between, budgets change, the capabilities that Horror Nights as an event is capable of doing change. I feel like Insidious is a more complete house compared to Scarecrow.
I disagree.
So do I.
Yeah. That's gonna be a preference.
Let me shoot some things out to you.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
Let's negotiate.
Open up for business.
Which house? And this doesn't like. There's going to be multiple things that we're going to talk about. So don't think this is going to be like the be all. This is what's going to make it win.
Sure.
Which house was scarier for you guys?
Insidious.
To me, truthfully, I put them in the same place. That is not my deciding factor because I think they are both so scary.
Yeah.
I think, Scarecrow is obviously scary. That goes down with anybody as like, oh, that's one of the scariest houses I've ever been through. But when I think about like the bride room or whatever that lady's called in Insidious in like the first half of the house. I think about the guy in the very second room with the long tongue. I think about the red curtain room. Like,
Sure.
Although, like, in the past I may have said, like, yeah, obviously Scarecrow's the scariest thing I've been through. Like, Insidious is right there.
Do you think that you're having some recency bias because Scarecrow was a decade ago?
I think that's always a great point. And I'm happy to admit that and acknowledge that, like, recency bias is a thing. That it's there. That is a true, real thing that exists. But I don't think I'm picking Insidious based off of recency bias.
All right.
I think.
Oh, go ahead.
No,
Ash.
please, no, go ahead, Tim.
I literally was just going to say, in my opinion, these are probably the top 2 scariest houses of all time at HHN in the last 10 years that we've been through. We all agree on that.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Cool. To me, I think Scarecrow is a lot scarier. That's just me. That's just my opinion. I just feel like the claustrophobic tent back there, if Insidious was in a tent like that and made me feel...
We had it in a tent. This one was
That's
better.
true.
I know you
So-
didn't get
Let
to
me-
experience it,
let
but
me
let me tell
say
you,
this,
Correct.
Soundstage was
Let me
better.
say
Go ahead.
this, though.
Yeah.
I think just one room compared to the whole house of Scarecrow. The red curtain room made me feel claustrophobic that I can't even describe to you.
Oh, but then I go back to the
I
cornfields.
okay,
the
so-
cornfield in
that.
Scarecrow,
I-
the finale of
the-
Scarecrow.
Like when you're walking into Scarecrow, that is one of the most like cinematic looking entrances in a house.
Sure.
I don't think Insidious's facade was like mind blowing.
Well, I think a full recreation of a house is also awesome.
I agree. I'm not
I
saying
also
no.
like that it had like the bluish lighting that those movies have, like built into the color grading of those movies. That was a really cool detail.
But I will disagree with you about the claustrophobicness of Insidious because it's wide open up top. In the tent, in that
but
year,
you're not looking up in the tent.
Yeah.
You're not
I can
looking up in the tent.
But I can feel how close that ceiling is compared to the one in
I'll counter
Insidious
that
because it's a
argument.
soundstage and
I'll
it's
counter that argument.
20 feet high up in the air.
Okay, I hear you. I'll
All
counter
right.
that argument. Never
Okay.
in a house when I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to get through this part. It's scary. Am I thinking my option and my route out is is going up? So for me, comparing those two doesn't matter. I have to go forward or backwards or sideways, and they're both claustrophobic, so it's not sideways. I just got to push forward.
All right, Ash, come on. Weigh in,
With the
man.
red curtain room, right? Brady makes such a good point. I have never felt like terror's the wrong word because I'm not like, well, maybe I am.
I don't know.
I was scared. I was genuinely scared going through that part because it was so relentless. A couple of things. I don't think it's recency biased, as we've all agreed that Insidious would be a top-notch house in any year, right? So I don't think it's so much recency bias there. Also, I know one of the arguments for Scarecrow was, it did this all on its own being original, right? I understand Insidious is an IP. Nobody, like when we do our pre-event rankings, nobody had Insidious in their top 3, their top
8.
5.
That's a great point. It's not solely based off of, I love this property. That's why it's so good. That's a fantastic point.
Yeah.
I know it's just aiding. It's aiding the process. These characters, the music.
All right, listen. None of us are conceding. I can see this already, which is great.
None of
So
us, Brady conceded last time.
that doesn't mean one of us is conceding this time, Ash. Nice try. Nice try.
But we had to concede when people picked
Liz conceded
Poltergeist
Stranger Things. So
I'll tell you this much.
There you go.
If it was Poltergeist versus Insidious would have easily won for me. So that this would have been a much shorter debate at the end.
Mm-hmm. So
then
shall
Insidious has some weight for you then.
I mean, or
Interesting.
Poltergeist just isn't that high on my list.
Noted.
That's the thing. Poltergeist is kind of low for me.
Okay.
So, Liz, are you willing to concede?
No, Scarecrow is my favorite house of all time.
there's
How
no
can I
way in
possibly
hell
concede?
either one of us
But
are conceding,
what did you
and
have
neither
for
one of
dinner?
you are conceding.
I showered. I haven't had dinner yet.
I actually know what as well.
So-
Just very, very quickly, and this is just this should not even be a part of it, but I just have Scarecrow winning bracket fatigue is the correct terminology.
I get that.
And that's the problem. That's why you're voting for Insidious.
No,
because you don't want to
to
vote for Scarecrow because you voted for Scarecrow everywhere else.
But what if I voted against Scarecrow? Bride of Frankenstein Lives, Poltergeist, and Insidious. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
And
tough. Like literally,
that's
I
fair.
love Insidious. If it was something else, like I could easily concede, but it's like, how can I rightfully concede against my favorite house of all time? Like that would just be a lie, you know?
All right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something here, Timothy.
Yes.
Is Scarecrow your favorite house of all time?
100%.
Oh, well, there you go.
Interesting. Okay.
It has been for so long.
Okay.
Brady, is Insidious your favorite house of all time? Since you've been going?
That's a no.
But I don't think Scarecrow is either, though.
That's
I
fair.
don't think this is a matter of
that's fine.
favorite for
That's
me at
fine.
this point in
That's
our
fine.
World Cup.
That's
I
fine.
think this is a matter of which house I think is better or liked more.
That's fine.
Ash, I know that neither of these
neither
are
one of
your
these are
favorite
his
of all
No.
time.
If I'm talking last 10 years, it's Bride of Frankenstein Lives.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what
do
do
we
we
do?
do here?
We said we weren't going to phone a friend for the
I
finale,
know, but
but
I think
also
I feel like we need to get a feel for people, and then maybe we'll obviously we're gonna have to reconvene after that and figure out.
I have another idea. We're just spitballing here.
Yeah,
Because
go.
the
Let's
episode-
hear it.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
so live, by the way, if you're listening.
Yes. Because we didn't come to a conclusion on this. I'm just throwing it out there. What if we left this open? I know it's
I thought about
it's
that.
crazy, but we do a
Ooh.
viewer vote.
I did have that
I
thought.
like
Put it on
that.
social media, and then we could do a live show next
Liz,
week.
my only
And then
my
we
only concern,
announce who
though,
actually wins.
My only concern is
What?
a lot of the very active community haven't been going as long as 2017 is my only concern.
Yeah.
Well, maybe in the poll we put you have to have gone through both these houses.
Oh, who's policing that, Tim?
I don't know, though, because that gets tricky with when we're planning on uploading these. We're talking.
I know. Oh, that's
This is
true.
a while away,
That's true.
Oh man.
and I don't want to not know for
All
once.
right.
So then we're gonna phone friends, right? We're just gonna get.
Why
the-
don't we phone a few people? Just get thoughts and
Not
and-
necessarily votes.
Correct.
Right.
Just thoughts on what they
We'll talk
feel.
to our peers.
But
Correct.
someone track what the answers are. All right, I'm gonna.
Ash, I'll leave you in charge of that.
I'll
Oh
go.
my
I'll go
gosh.
Jackie first, just so that she can rest.
Correct.
And I got nobody because I don't think Paul did Scarecrow. So
Okay.
See if she's okay.
Okay, coach.
This is the end. This is the final round. Again, you're not the deciding vote, but we're tied. We're gonna
These
call
are
all our friends.
our finalists.
These are the final two. We're calling everybody.
Okay.
It is Scarecrow versus Insidious.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with Scarecrow right off the bat there. Sam, what do you think? Not that his vote counts. I'm just curious who's here.
It does if you choose the
fine.
right one.
Insidious.
He's saying
Ooh,
Insidious.
split
This
vote.
doesn't
Wow.
count. This doesn't count.
So split.
See, Jackie,
doesn't count.
He doesn't count.
All right. So split in that
I'm gonna go
household.
with Scarecrow this time because, again, it's the iconic original. They even replicated it. They have redone it. It's become part of the lore.
Look at Brady.
So
Brady's having a heart
ingrained. And
attack.
I like Insidious. It was really, really good, but I think it doesn't beat. I don't think it beats Scarecrow.
Thank you, Jackie.
Scarecrow's overrated.
Oh, Sam, who's that? We don't know you, Sam.
Who's Sam? Who's that?
Record stricken, Judge. Ding, ding.
Sam who? All right,
Sam?
Thank you, Jackie. You can rest now. That was the final call. You can relax. All right. Good night.
Bye. Good night.
All right.
Scarecrow
Okay,
one vote each.
overrated.
Sam who?
Quote from Sam.
Sam who? All right. So yeah. All right. So we
All
got
right.
we got
Let
one
me-
for
This is
All
the
right. I'm
worst.
making
Scarecrow.
a call. I'm making a
Make a
call.
call.
yeah.
Nick's gonna be like, "This is insane." He was
Yeah,
in
he's
part
gonna-
1. He was in part 2, 3.
He's gonna be in
times.
everything.
We'll call Nick and we'll do one more poll after that.
I think I know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
Nick's
yeah.
gonna pick.
I don't know.
I really don't know.
Based on
know.
all of his reasoning that he had tonight, I think I know.
Back again.
Yeah, we said to ourselves originally that no matter what it was in the final, we were going to hash it out. But we're at a 2-2 dead still, and nobody wants to concede. So we're
We just
calling
argued for, like,
everybody.
20
we're calling
minutes.
everybody just to get thoughts and vibes and votes, and
Okay.
so the final pairing is Scarecrow the Reaping versus Insidious.
Ooh. In the further, the last
Yes.
one?
Yes, correct. Yes.
Well, how would you like to get 2 votes for 1? 'Cause
Of
I
course.
have Jamie with me right next
Please.
to me.
Oh, Jamie. Yes. Bring Jamie in. Absolutely.
All right, so she's here cutting the dog's feet.
Sick. Hi, Jamie.
So we got Insidious and Scarecrow. So you guys clearly went the scare route. I think it seems to be what shook out in these with these last 2 being here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, all right. Well, it's interesting. We did our March Madness bracket, and I don't think I think we did just the last 5 years. So Scarecrow wasn't in there.
Okay.
And I believe Insidious took the whole thing when we aggregated the votes between Seamus, Jamie, and myself.
Okay.
So we hold Insidious in a pretty high regard as
Sure.
well. And that one, I feel like that one was a big surprise too, because this was not the first time we saw Insidious, and then we all were kind of like, well, what are we gonna get here? And I think the expectation being a little lowered or maybe questionable made the experience that much better, because we were completely blown away by what we got. Scarecrow just holds a spot for me. Like, you see, even in recent houses like Wicked Growth, you see sprinkles of Scarecrow's legacy, like, inspiring other originals now. We had it as a Scare Zone, whatever. I can't really hold that.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
So but it shows that that's how much power Scarecrow has.
Sure.
Jamie, do you want to go first? What do you think in between Insidious and Scarecrow? I think I know what she's going to pick regardless, but...
Well, you guys have unfortunately asked a biased person this question who
Yes.
generally prefers IPs, but I do enjoy both of these houses very much. But I think, not even just personal bias, just from scare factor that I've experienced from a house in the past quite a couple of years, I'm going to have to say Insidious.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right.
No. And by the way, I don't really know how your guys' thing is working right now. Nick knows more than I do, so hopefully I'll mess it up for all y'all.
No, you're all good. Thank you. Thanks,
did
Jamie.
it perfectly.
Thank you guys.
Well, I think we might mess you up because this seems like it's a house divided, because I think I'm going to have to go Scarecrow.
Nice. Perfect.
This call clearly didn't...
This is crazy.
Split with everyone.
We just called another household, and they also were split. One Insidious, one Scarecrow. So
we're tied.
All right. Well, the next call has to be somebody who is single or one person.
Excellent. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Jamie, for coming on too.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Don't forget to go. Hey, listen, guys. Don't forget to go follow these guys at Fear and Beer. Okay. All right. See you guys. Thank you.
See ya.
Bye.
Oh, this is
All
miserable.
right, back to square
Bro,
one.
this is getting crazy.
Also, I like that every time we've called Nick, he's got like a pen out. He's writing
He's-
what
yeah,
we're
he's-
telling
Oh, because
him
he's
to
writing
do.
the houses down.
Oh, I
yeah.
know it.
Do you want me to call Drew?
Yeah, because I don't think we call Nicole and Ty, because Nicole was kind of like on remembering Scarecrow anyway.
That's true.
So-
That's a
Alright,
good point.
so let
That's
me-
a good point.
Let me give Drew a call.
Yeah,
All right.
because
This is going to be our longest episode we've ever had.
oh, by far.
This is going to be longer than the first episode now.
It is. It is.
But to be fair, I mean, justified.
Lot to get into.
All right, let's see.
This is what people like. We are getting
Yeah.
some crazy in-depth discussion. I hate this.
Let Drew know he's the deciding factor.
All right, Drew. So we said to ourselves we were going to try and like hash this out for ourselves in the championship and the final four, but we are deadlocked at 2-2. This is a crazy one. So
It's
we
the
have
finale.
It's finale.
This is the championship. So Scarecrow versus Insidious.
That's not even a debate.
Why is that, Drew?
Scarecrow.
What is it?
Scarecrow. It's Scarecrow. Like,
Thank you.
I mean, I'm assuming this is Insidious for, what is it, 30
Yeah, into the
33.
the further one. Yes.
Yeah, that might not even be the best Insidious house there was. It's easily Scarecrow.
Ooh, Ash and Brady just got housed.
Man, recency bias really must.
We were just talking about recency bias. Awesome, Drew. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, dude.
Yeah, man.
All right, see ya. Bye.
So,
well
elephant
done.
in the room.
Brady,
Yes.
don't you dare.
Do we leave it open, or is that a terrible ending?
It's a terrible ending. We have to have a winner.
We gotta have a winner.
You know, it's not like these two teams or two houses get participation trophies. So
Here's where I'm at.
Okay.
I think that there are so many factors when it comes to houses being better or which
Sure.
ones should win.
Yes.
And I think something from 2 rounds ago that is still sitting with me that got mentioned just now. The impact of Scarecrow. I'm having a very, very hard time getting over that. And when I'm sticking strong to Insidious, that's the one thing that I keep thinking about is it went to Unleashed. They said, you know what's one of our best original things? Scarecrow. It's been at Hollywood. It had a Scare Zone spinoff. I think Nick made a good point, if I remember correctly who said it, that like all of the traditional Halloween stuff, since Scarecrow being so successful, has pulled from Scarecrow. You know, obviously, Scarecrow doesn't own traditional Halloween. Let me be clear. But you can see that there was an influence after 27 of like, oh, people kind of like that direction of things, not just the slashers and whatever. For the sake of this not being, 3 hours long.
Ash is all done.
Ash, I know, man. I thought we could do it. I really thought we could do it.
Dude, you do you know what's funny? I just text Ty and Nicole just to see, just to put it out there. Let me just read this. We choose Insidious the further. Never felt more excited / anxious after doing that house on any given night.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel just like Liz said. I don't think they remember that house well.
Yeah, they don't.
And that's a tough thing.
What about Sam? Does Sam not remember Scarecrow well either?
Sam who?
Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, right.
We're talking about
didn't
Ty and
see him.
Nicole because you were just reading.
I'm just saying. But Brady's going to concede
we
again.
might have just swayed Brady over to
Yeah,
the
I
dark
think we
side
did.
here.
I don't.
So.
I don't necessarily think it's better. I don't think Scarecrow is better than Insidious.
So don't concede then. We'll stay here all
I
night.
think.
Ash, we're not staying
for
here
the
all night.
sake of the argument and the episode and the time. I think considering the impact as that random sort of mysterious X factor in this whole equation of the better house, that is it's on my mind. So
Yes.
for the sake of the episode and for the sake of us not doing a 2-part 4-hour episode with no winner, I think people would be very upset by that. I think that the first ever Stay and Scream podcast World Cup winner is Scarecrow the Reaping.
Wow. All
I
the listeners are
know.
so shocked with that winner.
Wow, Ash. See, you know what, Ash? You purposely were trying to do that so you.
No, Tim.
Because you're tired.
Listen, it's
you're
not-
tired of Scarecrow winning.
No.
That's what the
But-
problem
Well,
is.
you've got to.
But-
It's not against major sweets, is it? It's against like.
Well, I mean,
juggernauts, to be
obviously.
fair.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Listen, both are absolutely fantastic houses. There is
Second
no
place.
question about that.
Being Insidious, very proud of that.
Nobody
We're
around the
basically
second
just said
place,
that
Liz.
Scarecrow and Insidious are the top 2 houses of the last 10 years.
Completely
That's what
agree
we
with
just
that.
did.
Yeah.
I
And
completely
if you
agree.
really want to be into it, Scarecrow, Insidious, Darkest Deal, and the original Stranger Things are the top 4 houses
It's a good 4.
in the
Yeah.
last 10
4.
years.
Solid.
And I can't wait for the comments. There's nothing that's coming to mind that I'm like, wow, I can't believe it. But with the randomly seated whatever, what are we
Yeah.
missing? About like 20?
Yeah, I think it was 20-something houses
we
or
figure
so.
out? Yeah.
Maybe close to 30. It would have been very close.
Right.
So.
So your favorite house could possibly not even have been on this list the way the episode worked.
Like I can think of a house that was really good. I'm not saying it would have made it to the finals, but we talked about it. But the first version of American Horror Story was not in it, and I think that was a great house.
Was Exorcist Believer in this? I don't think it was. Right?
No,
it was not. Exorcist
and neither
Believer
was
not
other
in this either.
Exorcist.
That's correct. That was not
and
in it as well.
neither was the tent treatment of Texas Chainsaw, which I would have probably taken that one pretty
do we
far
have,
based on Scary.
Tomb of the Ancients was missing too, right?
Tomb of the Ancients was also missing. Correct.
But
so that's why I said this was all random, but that's how it happens because you have upsets in World Cup where other countries make it over other countries and you're shocked and you're like, how did they make it? And you know what?
It happens.
Sometimes the underdogs just win,
Ash.
Insidious was almost there, Brady, and I apologize to the listeners who are watching on YouTube. If I look annoyed, it's because I am. Okay.
I think, and you know what? I still think, and not now. We'll do it when maybe the episode comes out.
Yeah,
I still think we should let's put the poll out there and be like, which one would you have voted for?
Yeah, I like that.
So,
I like it.
And then we can get the public opinion, and then honestly, we can take that as well.
Yeah,
absolutely. Ash,
I love it.
Yes.
Before something important that I'm going to ask you, I just want to say thank you to everybody for listening if you made it this far. This was 4 hours of podcast.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
So if you listened all the way to this,
you're
thank
a champ.
you. Thank you.
You're an absolute champ.
Yeah. We had a blast with this one. I really enjoyed us hashing it out on this. It felt good.
This was fun.
We should, by the time that this episode comes out, because this is part 2.
Correct.
I'm going to speculate on the spot. What's today? June 3rd. I'm going to speculate that maybe we got an announcement by this point.
Ooh, I hope so. I like
maybe
that.
Maybe we didn't.
Possibly. Yeah.
If we didn't, I'm bummed. And I'm still bummed in real time when you're listening to this. But I think that's all I got. Anybody got anything else before I talk to Ash about something?
No,
I'm just going to concede. Sorry, Brady.
I just want to say this. I when I came up with this idea, I didn't really know how well this would go. But honestly, this was pretty. I think this was fun.
This was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
I like this. I like the arguing. I love the phone a friend.
I was going to say thank you to all the people who were who agreed to be phone
So
friends.
let's see if we can remember who was here. So thank you to Nick. Thank you to Drew. Thank you to Jackie and Sam. Thank you to Ty, Nicole, Paul,
Duff. Thank you to
Brian,
Jamie.
Jamie. Nick.
We did Nick.
Paul.
We got
Paul.
Yeah, I think we got everybody.
We get everybody?
Paul.
If we forgot you, I'm so sorry.
That's everybody.
Oh, this is the worst. This is when people thank people at the awards and they forget one obvious
Oh my god.
No, that's everybody.
But thank you to everybody that joined us. That was it means a lot to us, and it was a lot of fun. And you guys brought your A game and giving your opinions and thoughts on all these houses. So thank you to everybody for joining us. So, all right, Brady, what are you going to ask Ash?
I just wanted to tell Ash that since I ended up conceding and you're the lone man for Insidious by the end of this, that your runner-up prize is to tell everybody where they can find us.
Yes.
So.
Insult to injury.
Instead of a silver medal, you get to tell everyone where to find us on social media.
I've just been picked on this entire time, so why not break the habit of
hey,
a
Ash, I was
4-hour
on your
episode?
side for a lot of this.
He tried.
Well, I've got my phone in my hand, not being rude. I used it for phone a friend, so we are stay, the letter N, Scream Pod on X or Twitter or Instagram. However, we do have a link tree. Please click on the link tree, and then you can access all our other socials, including YouTube, our email if necessary. Please
Discord.
go ahead and we don't usually do this, but it's pretty cringy, isn't it? But yeah, like, subscribe, follow, do all the stuff. Because if you're listening, why wouldn't you be doing that anyway? So
if you made it through this far.
If you're 4 hours into our podcast,
God bless you if you all made it through this 4 hours. Because
we love you.
Yeah.
But
fantastic.
Tim, thanks again for doing this. It was great.
Oh, no problem. And thank you to Brady for helping me with some of the visuals. Most of the visuals. So, this was awesome. Let's get out of here because it's been quite some time.
We did it.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, we did it. Thank you so much for listening, watching. And then, hopefully, like Brady said, we get an announcement soon. That would be fantastic. And these episodes will be out. Well, it doesn't matter what I say right now because they'll be out when they be out. Yeah, because they're out. So there you go. You have it. Anybody else got anything before we get out?
Nope.
All right,
Ooh.
we're getting out of here. Guys, we'll talk to you soon.
All right,
ya.
see ya.
See ya.
See ya.